No, it's too light. Another too light.
But this porridge is just right. Roll it.
Mckadow, Dorka Gaming, Excluded, Destructore. That's everyone. 2, 3 light,
I don't see
3
Mckadow.
dark for me, and 4 light.
What?
You don't
I
see
don't see-
Mckadow's roll?
No, I don't.
It's the very first one.
I only see minus first one.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. As long as Mckadow knows what he's rolled, you don't need to see his rolls.
Yeah,
I
too
do.
dark. Fine, I'm putting everything on private GM roll from now on.
Just roll between us. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Nobody else gets to know.
yeah. The stream will know.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna watch that then.
Yeah. Sad face.
All around me are familiar.
Hello. Welcome to Star Wars
Warhammer.
roleplay. I forgot what I was gonna call it mid-sentence. My name is MisterGriss. I am the Game Master, Dungeon Master, whatever you wanna call it. I'm joined by Destructore playing as R4X1, a astromech unit.
Beep.
Dorka Gaming playing as Mank, a Mandalorian ace pilot.
Yep, ace.
Excluded playing as Chuck Testa, a Corellian human.
You thought that dude was alive.
And Mckadow playing as a Porrexel, a Telzorn trader, not explorer.
Hello there. Where are the drugs at?
yeah. Last time, you guys jumped out of hyperspace away from Tatooine in a newly acquired ship, together with your old ship. You found out that there was a tracker on the ship, and that there was a stowaway, between quotes, on the ship. A guy in a prison cell, stuffed away in the cargo, that told you guys that, hey, if you take me to Ryll, the nearby planet, I'll set you guys up, make sure that your ship is taken care of. You just need to drop me off at my people. On the way there, a fighter craft intercepted you guys. Thought that he could square up against a big manned freighter with big guns on it and another ship. He was wrong and got his ass handed to him and crashed into the atmosphere of the planet. You saw like the ship splinter away in the atmosphere, so there wasn't much left. So it's safe to assume that he's not gonna be a problem anymore. Whoever that was after the ship. You landed on the planet of Ryll in the city of Nabat, which is a underground city built into like a cavern with some of the landing pads being on the surface. It's a sprawling network of alleyways, buildings built in sides of the mountain. I found like a picture online it's not like official art for the city or anything, but it's what I could find that's like a close reference to what this town might look like. So you're in an area like that. You were following Buraburan, the Twi'lek, that was the stowaway on the ship. He led you through a bunch of alleyways in this mixed mash of buildings towards a locked door, where he knocked on the door. They slid it open. They're like, oh, welcome back, all that stuff. They entered you in. And you find yourself in a hideout kind of area from what looks to be some sort of Twi'lek resistance, freedom fighters kind of thing. Last thing that happened, Buraburan leads you away from the busier thoroughfares and knocks on a large metal door. Twi'lekian code words are exchanged, and after a moment you are shown into a spacious room filled with relaxing blue light and comfortable chairs. Buraban turns to you and whispers, "This room is occupied by a cell of the organization dedicated to protecting the interests of common Twi'leks on Ryll. We will be safe here." So that's where you currently are, in this room. Inside of this room, as you look around, you see 3 other Twi'leks, and there are 2 humans that come and go at various times. One of the 3 Twi'leks will walk forward. It is a female Twi'lek. She is soft-spoken, buff-colored skin. She introduces herself as just gonna turn the music down a little bit for me. She introduces herself as Mckadow. Welcome. I see Buraban has brought friends with him. Who are you all?
Well, you know, a group of mercenaries, you could say.
Mercenaries. Interesting. Well, I talked a little bit with Buraban here, and told me that you offered him a great service, that you freed him from his peculiar position of being a captive of some sort of bounty hunter. So we are very grateful for you returning him back to our ranks. If you need anything, food, drinks, medical attention, we have people on standby that can help you out with that. Does any of you need any medical attention?
Nope. I don't think we got hit in the previous session.
No.
Does medical attention help strain?
Shouldn't your strain be removed at the start of every session?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Your strain should be gone.
Never mind then.
But not always at the start of a session, but it depends how much time passes and stuff between the sessions. But if you do have strain, their local physician can help you out with that, help you relax, take some of the strain off.
I'd like
Medical
to do that
attention should they need it. All normal wounds and strain are healed. A Twi'lek physician can make an attempt to heal a critical injury, which I don't think any of you have.
then.
Can you remove strain at a brothel?
Probably, yeah. It depends how intense it gets. The Twi'lek freedom fighter physician looks something like this.
Oh, I think I got 4 soak.
Yeah.
So that man will walk over to you. Oh, you seem a bit strained out. Let me help you relax your muscles. And like puts his fingers in all the right spots, and you just feel the strain melt away.
He jacks him off.
Nice.
Happy ending.
My shoulders are feeling a little stiff too.
Oh well, I can perform my services for everyone here, free of charge. Your friends.
Yeah.
Mckadow, while you are getting massaged by the local physician, will continue talking to you. We are deeply indebted to you for the rescue of our friend. While we have little we can offer you, Buraban suggested that perhaps you would like to partake in a little business venture once we get our mining operations under control once more. Buraban told me that he's been led to believe that you have some troubles with the same HUD boss we suspect of being behind much of our present woes. Is this so?
Put my thumb up from the little like ring thing that you get in a massage table.
Sure, let's call that trouble.
We need either spice or to kill him.
Killing a HUD is a tall order.
I think of the mate.
Is it?
I would ask one more favor of you for now. Call it the price for the safekeeping and repair of your ship. The miners who worked alongside Buraban in New Mean are coming under increasing pressure from the thugs who own the land nearby. Be they part of this HUD's meddling or not, having Bura return to them as quickly as possible would boost morale and enable us to decide on further action. We could provide you with a speeder with space for Bura and the rest of you. Rest here for the night, but if you could set off in the morning, it would be of great assistance to us.
Are they mining spice?
Yes, it is
I'll do
a Ryll spice, I believe it was called.
Yes, yes I know. Scandalous.
I think you have a problem.
A money-making problem. But yeah, I'd be down for that.
I guess we're doing it. Nobody's objecting.
What kind of spice is it?
Real.
Is it expensive
Yeah.
spice or cheap spice? That's if they is a thing. I'm not really a spice guy.
It depends on who is willing. I'm not a
I'm a
spice
spice
guy.
girl.
He's not a drug addict.
It depends on who's willing to buy the goods. Our organization handles the deals. Personally, sometimes they go for more or less. It's hard to put a set price on these type of goods.
Grease. Can I
Yeah.
do a roll as a trader to see how much a crate roughly would be? Like the same size as the last one.
Yeah.
Alright, what would that be? Some sort of trading roll. Let's see, cool. Negotiation. Negotiation?
Yeah, that'll do fine.
Okay.
Or would that be streetwise?
Or streetwise. To
It
see how much it
depends,
goes
it
for on
depends.
the streets, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, see how much it goes for streets, but okay, how much do I think that I could get for it with my abilities? We'll go with that then. Oh. I only have a 1 and a yellow with us, what the fuck? Jeez.
Well, 2 successes, 3 advantages. Amazing roll.
Yeah.
You think a dose of Ryll spice, like an entire crate, like you had with the others, would go for around 8,000 credits easy with the right people.
About 8,000 credits per credit, roughly. Depending on the negotiations.
Yes, that is right. That is around the price we deal in the Ryll for. Sometimes we sell it off a bit cheaper to make contacts, have the first few a bit on the low end, and then increase price over time.
We would happily take payment in spies.
You're interested in dealing some spice yourself?
We're traders of sort. You know, we dabble.
Yes, if you can help us solve the problems at the mine, we can definitely make some sort of arrangement.
Excellent. I'll shake on it. From the
Okay.
table. Like, meh. Alright,
She
get
shakes
up.
your head.
I'll get up. Thank you. I'll thank him.
Okay. Yeah, you can pretty much rest here for the night. You set off in the early morning. If you remember from last time, this town that you are in, because you have saved Buraban, he can pretty much help you get goods in this town, like in the shops and stuff.
Shopping, Chris.
Yeah, you can shop.
Alright.
Would it be cheaper? Yeah?
Yes, because you know Buraban.
I wish
How
Conna was
much
here,
cheaper?
because I wanted to decide whether or not we're fucking selling the ship or not.
Yeah, which I do not know actually if he wants to like keep that ship or not.
He mentioned he might. And I'm just like, but then he started laughing, so I don't know if he was joking or not.
Yeah, so you may wish to stop off at the shops and market stalls in order to purchase essential supplies. If so, Buraban can find relevant merchants for them. However, Nabat is not a wealthy settlement, and items worth more than 500 credits cannot be purchased here. Items
Okay,
from the
then.
rulebook worth 500 credits or less can be found for their listed price.
So no rocket boots. Okay.
If it's more than 500, then no.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so he can help you find what you need, but everything that's higher than 500, you can't
just
you can't
scroll
buy
through
here.
now.
Yeah, you can
just
check the
gonna-
gear, the armor,
Some things I don't know what it is.
the attachments and stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
If you want to see some like weapon attachments, like if you have the HP quality on one of your weapons, that means that it has that amount of hard points that it can. Hard points are like you can put upgrades on it. So if your blaster has 1 hard point, you can get a scope for it and stuff like that. I believe armor in this system also has hard points for upgrades. Take your time flipping through items and stuff while you're doing that. Other than shopping, is there anything else you would be interested in doing for the evening while you are here in the underground town of Nabat?
I guess I'd like to try and like get the ship sorted so it's all signed up to us.
Okay, the Cried Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Some of the Twi'leks of this organization lead you to the hangar where the ship is being kept. You notice that it is under surveillance, under protection from some of these people. Clearly, they look of the same organization. It looks like they are doing what they promised they were gonna do. Keep an eye on your ship, make sure that your cargo and the ship and everything is safe, that nobody is touching it. So you just wanna like, you guys blasted the tracker off, right? When you got, yeah.
Okay.
You go into the ship, you mess with like the computer symbols, try to unregister it from the bounty hunter named Trex, I believe, a Trandoshan, and try to like put it on a different name.
Yeah.
Okay, if that is what you're doing, you can do me a computers check.
Okay, give me a minute. So, I have another question. Where the ships is there like any sellers of like weapons, like ship weapons?
I'll say yes, because it states that anything you want to buy, as long as it's not 500 credits, you can get here. So I assume that also includes ship upgrades.
Okay. I found a weapon that might be good to add on to the ship.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, I can't copy it on. How do I actually put it into chat?
Most of these attachments for the gun and stuff that I have are very expensive.
Yeah. I think just drag over to the chat, and then you get like a code in the chat, and you can hit enter, and that should like post the item. A concussion missile. 500.
Yeah, I know. There's a mini one as well. That's 400. Nice. I don't even know what a concussion missile do.
Yeah.
Let me open that fucking thing.
I can look at
If it
for
only
you.
works on players or like only works on people, it may be a waste of time.
Concussion missile and grenade. The more common and less powerful of the two types of shipboard ordnance. Concussion missiles are found on all manner of spacecraft, from tiny starfighters to capital ships. Roughly a meter long, a concussion missile employs special warheads combining hardened durasteel penetrator that uses kinetic force to pierce through a ship's armor and a shaped high explosive charge that causes damage through both explosive force and concussive shock. Concussion missiles are primarily anti-fighter weapons, used to quickly deal crippling damage to starfighters and patrol boats, although they perform well against larger targets as well. Concussion grenades are primarily a personal scale weapon, so concussion grenades are just like the same thing but the grenade version of it.
Oh, I just realized something. That's a missile. I need a launcher to be able to use it, don't I?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
You need the concussion missile launcher.
Yeah, that's $7,000. 7,500.
You can buy the missile, but not the launcher. Just Mank carry around like a meter-long missile. What are you gonna do with that?
So what about... Oh wait, never mind. I just realized that is probably the same thing. There's an anti-air rocket that's 0 price, 0 rarity.
Yeah, I saw that. It's not from the official main rulebooks. It's from a source book called Forged in Battle. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if I have access to that. But it costs apparently 0 for anti-air rockets, which doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at what ship we've got now, what guns we got on, and see if we can get better ones. Or ones for the front so I can fire where I'm not firing.
But you have two. Like, you have a top and a bottom one.
Yeah, I know, top and bottom, but I'm on about like one for the pilot.
Mm.
if I can get one.
It
Or is
also
that,
depends on how many like hard points a ship has, I believe.
Shit. How do you see how many hard points the ship has?
In the bio tab, it has 6 hard points.
Okay.
So I think that means 6 upgrades, but I'm not entirely sure. An upgrade might like say like this takes up 4 hard points or something like that,
Yeah.
you know?
It does. It does have like a.
So yeah. Anyone else seen anything you might want to buy for less than 500 credits?
Yeah. One moment.
Oh no, that sounds like
yeah.
you've seen quite a few things.
Maybe. I have to look up what some of them do.
Mm.
Fucking hell. That's expensive.
Yeah, if you see anything you want, I guess make like a little list for yourself, and we'll sort it out.
I found it. Ah, yes. Chris, there's a
Yeah.
crate of death sticks.
An entire crate.
100 doses. It's got a rarity of 2, but I lower that to 0, so can I just buy that?
Yeah.
It's 250 credits. Okay. I'd like to buy a toxin
Better.
detector. It's 125 credits, rarity of 4. Rarity of 4, whiskey, Carillion whiskey. Imperial officer's cap. For some reason, only a rarity of 2. It has no price on it, though, because, you know, it's just stolen cap, so I guess that's for us to haggle. A
Yeah.
gravity belt, dioxis gas, an emergency repair patch, and a military backpack. Oh, and an eye in the sky robot.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe
The highest rarity is gravity belt at a rarity of 6. So I think I have to do a roll for that one. Please consult your Oh wait, hang on. This item has been removed in recent versions. Please consult your GMs before purchasing. Oh,
Oh, what has been removed?
gravity belt.
Oh.
Page 103 of the Sons of Fortune Sunbook. Hang on. Gravity belt.
Sons of Fortune.
Sons Fortune. Star Wars. Let's see.
Yeah, I
What
wonder if
does
it's
it
on
do?
that wiki page.
It's a pocket parachute. Oh, so it lowers your center of gravity so you can drop. Okay. Cumbersome ones, price 450, rarity 5, ignores fall damage. Okay. I see why this would be removed.
Okay.
Up to you, Chris. I don't care.
I don't know. I can't decide on the spot like this. I'll keep
Oh,
it
let's
as a
leave
note
that
for
one.
later. Yeah.
The other one,
It doesn't sound too bad, but it's probably like bad
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Eye in the sky. It's a little like surveillance droid. It's 500 on the dot, rarity of 4. It has it's apparently a token. I've got a page for it here. I'll put it in general.
Yeah, they're the little things that you have in the Old Republic in the MMO.
Mhm. Yeah. It's got apparently like its own token, I guess. I suppose, since it has statistics of 3,
Oh, so it's
1.
It's like a little familiar. So I'll have
Yeah.
to make like a little thing for it. Okay.
It makes a perception vigilance check for the group apparently whenever we go into stuff or something, and blah blah. There's the page for it. But yeah, I want to buy that stuff. The dioxis gas is 6 as well. Everything else I can buy with because I lower the rarity down.
Yeah. If it's all under 500, that is fine. I'll trust you
What's
to
the
do the money correctly.
Yeah, I'll do that. I just watched the roll to make sure if it's here because it's rarity 6. Can't remember.
We
Mine
figured
gets
it out
lowered by
last
2
time.
steps. God, I've got so many things open here. Hang on, sorry.
What the fuck? There's a field kitchen you can get?
Yeah, for
Yeah, you can
camping.
get a food. Food, man.
Damn.
Rarity? Is that how you spell it? But yeah, if it is all under 500, you can definitely get it. I'm gonna trust you
Gotta
to
get the
do the
calculator
money calculations
Yeah.
correctly.
I'm gonna get my calculator right though.
Oh, that's a dog. Oh, it's 8,000.
250 for the deficits.
What the dog doing?
8,000 for a dog.
Yeah, it's a toy.
Robot dog.
Oh, it's a robot dog.
Yeah.
K9.
The K9 unit.
Yeah.
What's the cost?
Master?
5,000.
Yeah, while Mckadow or Porrexel is sorting out her shopping list, anybody else got anything on their mind that they want?
I'm just looking at attachments for now for the pistols.
Okay.
You guys buy my upgrades, that's really up to you.
I've already bought you one. That's what the repair patch is. Basically a stim pack for a droid.
Yes.
I don't know. You can look. Maybe you can tell us what you want, Destructore.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
fine
translate
for
it
now,
for you.
really. Nothing urgent, really. I'm fine for now.
Negotiate check to see if an item is if you can find an item in the world, and the difficulty by rarity decides how many purples it is. So 6 would be 3 purples, but you make it easier, right?
Yeah. It's here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What was the robot called? The little droid you're getting?
Oh, me. Sorry. I thought you were talking to Aidan. Eye in the Sky, RMD20.
Nice. That is a pre-made NPC for it,
Oh, brilliant.
just without like any art and stuff like that. But that'll be for later.
Alright. Give me access to one or something. We'll do it later. It's not like I'm going to be using it in the session, probably. If I am, we
Yeah.
can just talk it. Throw the thing in the sky, babe.
Observer,
500.
Mckadow order. There we go. In the players tab of the actors now, there should be a RMD-20 Eye in the Sky. Designed for the civilian market, the RMD-20 Eye in the Sky is a small spherical remote intended to record footage while staying on the move. The RMD-20's sensitive audio and video sensors can be fed to a host computer or datapad, allowing for 24-hour surveillance. The remote itself is equipped with a repulsor lift generator, allowing it to hover. It's a droid. It doesn't need to breathe, eat, or drink, and can survive in the vacuum or underwater, immune to poisons and toxins.
You can have that if you want. Our Destructor, that's it in the shop.
Alright, thanks.
Emergency repair patch. Okay, cool.
25.
While you're shopping and stuff, you'll as long as you are here, you'll have the opportunity to like pick up stuff. But eventually, you make your way back to the little hideout area of the Twi'lek freedom fighters, so to speak. As you're just hanging out there, spending some time waiting for the next day to go on your mission to see what's happening at the mines. Through an open doorway, you notice that Mckadow, the Twi'lek woman, is speaking softly with an R2 astromech unit, who beeps and whoops at her in binary. As you see this happening, she walks into the room, closes the door behind her, and approaches you. Our friend there is from the spaceport. He came to tell us that 2 hours ago a craft arrived from Tatooine. He saw a human and a Gant disembark and negotiate with spaceport staff about the keep of the craft before he was called away to perform a scheduled maintenance job. I'm afraid that's all the information he was able to gather, but you may want to keep your eyes open.
As I'm just putting stuff into backpacks.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I'm listening.
And eventually, when you're ready, just give me a heads up, but then you will find yourself in the morning, awake and refreshed, loaded with your new gear that you got from the marketplace here.
Chris, can I just ask a question? What is the quality vicious?
What is the quality? What?
Vicious.
Oh, okay. Is it a weapon quality?
I think it is. It's in the attachments.
Okay.
Okay, I have 2 bags now, but I think that's enough. If I do any more, I think I'm taking the piss.
I will look at it for you. Does it say which page on the item?
What?
Does it say which page in the rulebook on the item? Like C page, blah blah blah.
Page 53 of the Keeping the Peace sourcebook.
Okay. Keeping the peace.
Yeah. Shit.
She.
Big vicious.
I'm looking up models for my backpack that I have.
I bought the military backpack.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Yeah, I got 2 of those bad boys and sold my old backpack.
Is that the modular one?
Yeah.
It's really good. Gives you an encumbrance increase of 6.
Yeah, I'm looking for the modules to fit on it.
Yeah. Pain in the ass to try and...
I think I'm gonna get 2 of the Mark IV.
What?
The Mark IV module backpack.
Where's that?
It's just when I type in backpacks, I think it's to go with the military backpack frame. Ugh.
You can add it to it, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Where does it say you can add it to it?
Well, on the military backpack module backpack frame, it says that it can fit like 2 slots. I think that what it says on it. Or 2 additional modules.
Okay, vicious increases your critical rating. So if you score a critical injury or hit, the character adds 10 times the vicious rating to the critical roll. With vicious 3, for example, the victim adds plus 30 to his critical hit result. So like on the table that you roll on of what they get, you add an extra 10 per rank you have in vicious, or per vicious upgrade you have, I guess, on your weapons.
It's not that good.
I don't know how that works. It's a backpack frame. You just put the military pack on it.
Yeah, one of the backpacks, I looked at it in the past, is just like a frame with nothing really on it, and you have to like grab the modular upgrades yourself. I think they are under the...
Just military?
I think they're under the attachments, and you can get all kinds of upgrades. You can just get like extra bag slots, you can get like a radio and stuff on there. But I thought it was called modular backpack. I thought military backpack is like something
modular
else.
Backpack frame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is a modular backpack, but is that the models to put on, or is that just
what military modular backpack is it under gear?
Yeah, gear. But if you go into the attachments as well, it's just basically exactly the same, but as Essex pouch.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather have the one that I currently have because the military backpack, like I said, gives me an increase of 6. So I'm alright. I'll have 2 of those bad boys, and that's taking the piss as it is.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get 2 modular 4s. Is that 4? Yeah, IV.
Yeah, well, if it's in the attachments, then it's an attachment. It's not the backpack itself.
Okay, because they're both called Mark IV modular backpacks.
No, one's Mark 3 and one's Mark 4.
Yeah, I know. I'm just on about like in the attachments and gears.
Yeah, the military modular backpack frame is like the name says, it is just the frame.
The one that's this is enough for droids.
What's the droids?
And the attachments.
No, oh, they for attach. Okay, they for droids.
Yeah.
So if I just
Droid
get
setup.
the Mark IV modular backpack and fit it onto the backpack that I have, would that work? Or
Which backpack do you have?
I have the frame, and I just need to get the modulars for it and Mark IV module backpack. Is that it, or is that a different backpack completely?
I will check for you. Page 55. Modular backpack frame. Every soldier has specialized equipment to fulfill one or more combat roles to ensure each soldier can carry the necessary kit into battle. Blah 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 blah. The metal frame has an upper left antenna mount to accept most comlinks and connect them to a hands-free headset. The frame can be fitted with up to 2 different modules from the following list: Temperate Control Unit, Power Unit, Comms Unit, Sensor Unit, Oxygen Unit, or Storage Unit.
Okay, so that would be an attachment storage unit, I guess.
Griss, if an item has a rarity of 4 and 3, can I buy it, or do I have to roll something?
4 or 3?
Yeah.
That's fine, as long as it's not 6 or has the red R on it.
Right. And about the HP thing for like attachments. So if my pistol has 3 HP, I can add attachments that make up 3 HP in total?
Yeah, that should be 3 hard points.
Alright.
So yeah, it is just a storage unit for the other item attachments for the military backpack. The little symbol looks like a droid.
I see that. How much actual storage did that give?
A storage unit. This empty module has a variety of pockets and pouches designed to store survival gear, spare blasters, gas canisters, power packs, field rations, and a variety of other pieces of equipment used by the Rebel Alliance. This unit increases the weapons encumber capacity by 3.
Okay. With the frame, can I put another backpack over the top of it? Like, could I technically wear 2 backpacks with this frame?
The frame can have two attachments attached to it, but that's it. You can't like wear a backpack over your backpack.
Okay, that's fine. That's asking. I'm gonna get 2 storage components, I think.
Okay, that'll give you an increase of 6.
Yeah, I think I can just drag that on.
Yeah, not too sure where the upgrades go for the items. If it like puts it under the item, that would be ideal, but I'm not too sure how it works on the sheet.
Drag on, please. Okay. Huh?
Checking if something is available.
No explosive handcuffs for me.
Shit. I'm trying to drag over the storage units. It's not fucking working. Talent? No.
Oh my god, Chris.
Uh,
I was referencing Doctor Who, but the robot dog is actually called K9. That's hilarious.
of course it is.
Why would it be? Oh, I bought a chance cube for a bit of fluff, but like, there's a loaded chance cube with a higher rarity. I gotta do a roll for it, so I can cheat.
A loaded chance cube.
Yeah, make it land on whatever side I want. Oh yeah, now then I get a good roll for a fucking chance cube. I'm not buying this. 100
Chris,
credits for a load. Oh, dear God, I'm gonna be broke. 1,968 then. God damn.
That's annoying.
Chris, if
Yeah.
I add an attachment that increases damage, do I have to increase the damage manually, or?
I've not messed with the
That's important.
enchantments myself, so I do not know, but probably yes. Like, a lot of this does not do the auto calculation.
I have to do it.
50 credits.
Okay. Is that working? Oh, that is working. Okay. I saw
What
what,
did
you
you
done, Chris. No,
Oh.
what you done?
Yeah, and the modifiers, I'm just adding it
Yeah.
as like the modifiers, but I guess just put it in the description or the name or something somewhere that you have 2 of the storage units upgrades, just so you know what upgrades are on that thing or not.
Yeah, description. Edit
Oliver,
description.
how attached to your are you to your hand?
Why?
Yeah, that over here. There's a fella that can make your hand a multi-tool.
No. I like my hand.
It's still your hand, but it's got multi-tool parts in it. It provides all the benefits of a toolkit, but you won't have to carry it around.
I have no problem with carrying a toolkit.
Would you be
Okay.
interested in buying a most garish speeder bike in a chrome green or pearlescent blue color?
Can I have it in bright red and everything with zippers on it, please?
And a bunch of mirrors.
Can I get a leg that's like got a foot spike on it for some reason so I can damage other vehicles? I really hate that fucking show.
This
Oh,
gun comes
God.
with an auto spin function. Every time you shoot it, it spins.
Oh wait.
A Mustafarian lava flea riding beast. Who
Oh,
the hell came up with this?
a Mustafarian
15,000.
lava flea riding beast.
It's not even rare, but it's got a rarity of 8, but it doesn't have the little R.
Mustafa.
Oh, God.
That's where Darth Vader's place is, right?
Yeah.
How do I roll rarity again? Is it level 5? Is that bad? Like
Really
rarity?
3, I think.
3? What?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's 3 purples, right, Chris?
The difficulty for negotiation check?
5, we've got 5.
It depends on what you want to get, but 5 should be fine to get here.
Airbud comlink. That's what I'm trying to look.
And nobody's asking what he has to roll. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Does he have to roll with 3 purples?
2 purples to negotiate to see if rarity 5 is available here.
So negotiation will let me fucking
Yeah.
find it.
Negotiate.
I'm blind. I'm legally blind. 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought I failed there. I got a 1.
Definitely available. If you had failed, you have Buraban's assistance during shopping, so anything that you fail your roll on that you cannot get, he can try to get for you pretty much, which
Okay.
pretty much just means having to roll as him on his sheet.
Yeah, no, I don't need that much. I just want to get some more gear for me because I have a comlink hand and I want an Airbud comlink as well.
Okay.
And that's math's done.
So yeah, you go shopping, you go check out the ship, you go look at various items in the marketplace. Are you shopping together as a group? Are you only going in pairs, or is everybody kind of on their own, just exploring in their own time.
I'm alright going in a pair or a group.
Yeah, who would have gone with who?
Everybody together.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody together. Can I sell something?
Pretty much.
You can sell stuff as well, yes. If it's worth more than 500, they cannot afford it. So like...
It's worth 500.
Okay. You can sell it for the base price, but if you want to, well, you can't go over the 500 in this case. But if it was less than 500, then you can always attempt to try to get a bit more of it using like haggling and stuff like that.
I'm gonna need your guys' big, strong, muscly arms to help carry these spacesuits back to the ship.
Spacesuits?
Yeah, I bought a spacesuit.
Oh, nice. Let me just sell this first.
Oh, that's 5 spacesuits.
5 spacesuits? Hey, always comes in handy. You've had a
put 'em in the
situation
ship.
before
Mhm.
where you
Yeah.
had to go into space.
I don't want to die.
5 spacesuits, one like astromech-sized one.
He gets no spacesuit. He doesn't need to breathe.
I
It
don't
just
need
gets like just like a piece of cloth to pretend that it's a
Yeah.
spacesuit.
Delete. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
put
I
that in
did
the
delete the right
crab
one.
bang.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all
I
I
still
want to
haven't
do.
done the Foundry update because I'm waiting for the game systems to get like updated to the latest update. So if stuff doesn't work, just let me know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
your vehicle sheets and stuff like that should still all be accessible. You'll also see that in the vehicles there's a land speeder now that you have access to, because that's gonna be your land speeder during the morning.
I don't
I
see
just-
it.
I see the land speeder.
Yeah, it's on the vehicle planetary. I've split
Oh,
up the
planetary.
space ones and the planet ones.
Okay. Right, the spacesuits are now on the ship. On the crab fang.
Is there a way to get like better thrusters for the ship?
Not here.
Here, yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
But I'll have to look into like upgrading your ship. But you just got that thing. They're like they're taking care of the ship, making sure that it's like repaired, that it's straight and everything is gone. But I'll say in this area you can't like upgrade it. You'll have to be at an actual like proper like spaceport or what are they called where they actually like make ships in space?
Construction station?
Yeah, like something
Shipyard?
Like that. A shipyard.
Shipyard.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking
okay.
of.
I just want to know, just in case, like I can make the ship faster a little bit.
Yeah. For sure,
So we get parts.
I'll look into it, how to like upgrade the ship and stuff like that.
Okay, just to low down so I don't just pull it out of my ass and scare the shit out of everybody. I now have an Imperial officer's cap, a bottle of whiskey, the little robot, new backpack, toxin detector, dioxis gas, a chalice cube, a loaded chalice cube, lockpicking tools, one restraining bolt, climbing gear, and everything else I already had.
Okay.
I'll say like, out of all of that, definitely the Imperial cap. You find like, you know, a seedy like tucked away
Oh,
little
yeah.
market stall, and it's like, hey,
Mhm.
you wanna buy some goods? We've got some
We did-
goods that you can't normally get anywhere else, even stuff
Mm.
we stole from the Empire.
We need to haggle this because there's no price on the Imperial officer's cap.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking for something that might disguise us from the Empire. Like Hitman style, where I tip my hat and somehow they don't notice me.
Some of the Imperials, sometimes unfortunate accidents happen to them over here on Ryll during their patrols and the like. Sometimes some of them get left behind in a hurry, and some of their belongings might end up in my possession. How much
Oh,
are you willing to pay for such a thing?
How about 1 death stick and 18 credits?
Oh, you have dead sticks.
Ah, yes, you want to buy some death sticks?
Yes.
Okay, I'll slide him over a death stick and 18 credits.
Okay, cool.
I'll change that to 99 dose cargo
Yeah.
crate.
Do you have like an actual haggle? I guess negotiation.
Negotiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have all your haggle bonuses from being a trader and a Zeltron
Oh.
and all that kind of stuff.
Alrighty then.
I think you get like a blue or something when trying to haggling, if I remember correctly. I'm not too sure.
That little, I think it's that little one at the bottom there with the thing or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I just thought of something
Uh,
that is awesome.
Well, that's only with legal stuff, Chris. This, I guess, this wouldn't be legal.
Ah, yes, okay.
Yeah.
18 credits and a dead stick. It's a deal. And he shows you, like, he flips open like a box, like does like the 2 locks, flips it open, and there's just like remains of damaged Imperial officer clothing in there, but a nice pristine officer's cap with just some like dust on it.
Yeah.
Are there any bones in it?
in the cap or in the box?
In either, if there's anything in the uniform that they forgot to shake out before selling it.
No bones, but you do notice that the uniform has like a few blaster holes in it, not patched up.
Ah, yes, accidents.
Yes, unfortunate. Blaster
Accidents
misfire.
happen all the time.
Yes,
Walking along, and suddenly a blaster goes off in your chest. So unfortunate.
yes. Certain Twi'leks on Ryll, when they're at that age, they don't have control over their blaster fire.
How is things on Ryll ever since the Empire took over?
Tumultuous, to say the least. First, the Republic was here, freeing us from the Confederacy, promising that we would be able to rule Ryll ourselves. And now the Empire has come in their place and is putting their figureheads, their puppets, in charge of the people, and some of the more violent-minded Twi'leks on the planet do not agree to such things. So there are a few scuffles, insurgents, fights, acts of terrorism. They label it on the planet. So be careful out there.
We will. Thank you.
You explore the market. You eventually make it back to the base. You see her talking to the droid. She comes over. She's like, some suspicious people have arrived at the spaceport. They might have something to do with the hut. Just be careful. And if you have all your stuff that you need for shopping and the like, you just spend the night in the hideout, and you awake, refreshed, and Nin leads you and Buraban down a narrow service tunnel which takes them under and beyond the walls of the city. A land speeder has been parked there, its navigational computer programmed to take them straight through the Ryll mines.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what a land speeder looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dibs
I'll have to sell
driving.
you speeder.
Yeah, who wants to drive this thing?
Dibs. I've got good planetary space plans.
Yeah.
Fucking up.
Buran jumps in like at the steering
I have
wheel.
confidence.
Buraban will jump in first, like at the steering wheel, and you just you're like, do you call him over, like say like, no, I want to drive this thing?
I do a hand like to push him, like tell him to move over. I've got it.
You know how to ride a speeder?
Yes.
Oh well,
I'm an ace
be-
at this kind of shit.
be my guest. I'll sit in the back. I've also noticed that this is apparently my Twi'lek voice now. That's what they're all gonna sound like, because I'm not a voice
Even the
actor.
female?
Yes, welcome. We lost the droid.
He's muted himself now. As well.
Yeah. So you all take a seat in this speeder.
Yeah.
Any preference who like sits in the back, in the front kind of deal? Like, you know, it's like a car. 2 seats in the front. Everything else is in the back.
In the back.
It doesn't matter. Depends like what the other guy with us, where he's gonna sit.
He's moved out of the driver's seat into the back seat. So the front passenger seat is still free.
I'll go there.
I'll
Okay.
get a rope and tie the droid to the back. Enough seats.
like a big Mr. Bean couch.
Yeah, just dragging them through the desert.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you speeders, as the name implied, they are pretty speedy. The terrain of Ryll is, for the most part, where you are in this world. It is, surprisingly for Star Wars, Ryll is not like a one biome world. It has desert, an ice sheet, it has jungles, so it's pretty varied, which is kind of surprising for Star Wars. But the area where you're in now is very much deserty, barren, just a large expanse of flatlands with cliffs to the side. Like, kinda imagine Wild West territory with Grand Canyon-esque canyons and the little mountains and stuff.
Okay.
So for you as the driver, you can pretty much just floor it. It's just flat land. The only thing you really gotta watch out for is that you don't go down into like a ravine, but there's no like mountains or sharp turns or anything. And Buraban, he is pretty much your guide. He will like tell you which direction to go.
So I don't need to make a piloting planet?
No, unless if something happens, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, you've been speeding above the surface of the Ryll Badlands for a few hours. Just speeding through it, following the directions that you should take, that should take you to the Ryll mine. As you travel further from the spaceport, the terrain becomes increasingly hazardous. Piles of loose rocks and jutting stone spurs litter the ground. To continue, Buraban will like tap you, the driver, on the shoulder, like lean over, like yell, raise his voice to like yell over the sound of the speeder, like rough terrain is coming up, many loose stones. You might want to slow down the speeder a bit, or if you're a real good driver, just risk going this speed and go through the rocks.
Yeah. He's really playing with my fucking. Forgot what you call him. Stunt junkie, what do they call them? Thrill seekers.
I mean, you did get arrested for speeding past an Imperial Star Destroyer, or whatever your story was.
Fuck it. I'd like to keep speed and try and drive.
Okay, you need to make an average purple pilot check for planetary.
Average?
Yeah, 2 purples. Ooh, you have 2 yellows in that? Goddamn.
Yep.
2 success, 1
The
advantage.
best piloting one.
Okay, so Buraban leans over like, hey, you might want to slow down, dangerous terrain coming up. You looked at him and you thought to yourself, I take that as a challenge, and just floor it through the dangerous terrain. Loose rocks are getting like thrown about by the force of the speeder. It's definitely getting more dusty, the ride is getting more rough as the speeder starts like shaking as your driver Mank is blasting through this hazardous terrain. Do the rest of you, how do you react to this in the speeder? Do you just clutch onto something like hold tight? Do you start yelling at Mank? Like what's going on?
Yell at him.
Clutch on my seatbelt.
Slow
Seatbelt.
down, you stupid idiot.
Do I get past the thing?
Do you get what?
Do I get past the walkie thing or?
Well, your passengers are telling you to slow down. What do you do?
Start singing.
Slap him in the back of the head.
Okay. Do you another average 2 purples pilot check, Mank?
Okay. One thread. Darn it.
2
The threat is me
successes.
slapping you in the back of the fucking head. Slow down.
I thought of this once before I done that wall, I can't remember it now.
As you maneuver your way around the rocky outcrops and boulders, you notice that cliffs rise about you. A tall bluff of rough red stone stands to your right, surrounded by more piles of loose rubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow down.
Okay.
I feel like there's gonna be an ambush up there, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
Yeah. So, everybody that's in the car that is like looking around at the nearby terrain, at these like bluffs and cliffs, make me a hard 3 purple perception check to see if you notice something.
And 3 purple perception.
Oh, we're gonna get shot at.
Does that count for me as well? Since I'm driving.
I mean, you're looking as well. Yeah, you're the driver.
A triumph. You throw
of
your
triumph.
eyeballs at the enemy.
So both Mank and Oliver, this only counts for you guys. Something at the base of the rocky bluff catches your eye. A pile of loose rocks partially obscures a dark passageway, the entrance to a cave in the bluff. A large, round, insect-like head appears for a split second before quickly ducking back.
Okay. Changing my way I'm driving.
No, we gotta keep going that way.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
turn off
something in
here.
front of us. There's something in front of us.
You see the cave is like in the side of the bluff, like next to you. You're not driving towards the cave. Unless if you want to, of course.
Oh. There's something in that cave.
You saw something at this speed?
You good eyes. Yeah, I got good eyes. There's an insect. Did anyone else see it?
Nah, I saw it. Is there
How
any
am I
other
supposed
way
to
we
see
can...
anything when you're going that fast?
Yeah,
Is
as
there
you
another way we can take?
so you are you're not slowing down. You keep going.
I'm slowing down a little bit.
Okay, but you keep going.
A little bit, yeah. If anything happens, I will turn away.
Okay. As you pass the area, as you pass the bluff, there is a large crack and a flash of blinding light. The speeder slews around, spinning in circles. Smoke pours out of a hole in the chassis, and it takes all your strength and skill to prevent the craft from flipping over. The craft
How big
comes
is
to a
this walk?
sudden and jolting stop, burying its nose in a meter of sandy ground. What? You didn't hit a rock. You got shot in the engine.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
A big crack and a flash of blinding lights, and then just something hits the front of the speeder. Smoke comes out. You're trying to keep it in control. Make me a let me just check. A very hard piloting
very
planetary
hard?
check for you, Mank. And for
What's very hard? Is that like a red?
very hard is no, it's just 4 purples, I believe. It's called daunting actually in this, but it is 4 purples. Yes.
Shit.
Okay. Everybody else in the speeder, make me a average 2 purples resilience check or an average 2 purple coordination check. The player may choose which check he or she wishes to take.
You said average?
Yeah.
Coordination.
Coordination or resilience.
I have no ability to resist stuff, Chris. My character is very... has low willpower. It sucks.
Can I use
I-
a light?
I
point to
rolled for
reroll the
Destructore.
planets?
And I failed.
Damn.
Is
Okay.
anyone against that? If I use a light point to reroll piloting?
It's funny if we flip over and die. Something might happen.
Too late. I've already
Okay.
Too late, bitch.
them doing their rolls is the result of your bad roll, so it would
Okay.
change everything now.
Okay, because
Oliver succeeded, Porrexel succeeded, R4 did not succeed, so the rope that R4 got tied up onto the speeder snaps and R4 goes flying off. He gets flung from the crashing craft and suffers 6 points.
I literally just got back and I hear that.
Yeah, you're going flying off into the distance due to an ambush and Aidan's bad piloting or something.
Yeah, you suffer 6 points of damage as you go flying off the speeder.
There was no space. We had to tie you to the back.
And the speeder has now come to a complete stop. You are pretty sure you got shot at, so I will load up a new map. But you're pretty much like open in the desert with some rocks nearby, but not much cover nearby other than the speeder itself. And it seemed like the shot came from the bluffs to your right. As you are readjusting yourself from this like crash, what's like your first reaction? Are you jumping, moving towards the rocks, anything like that?
Probably just get out and kick cover behind the speeder.
I'm gonna feign being too injured to get up just until an opportunity presents itself.
You said it came from the right shots?
Yeah, so if this map loads, and you should have the vision of the little speeder. This is the speeder over here, and the shots came from this suspicious looking bush over here.
And we are...
over here, like following this little dotted line.
I'm gonna run to here then.
Okay, cool.
Get up, dust myself off. And
So,
run.
where did I land, Gris?
Are we back here by the H?
Which side is the driver's seat of the speeder?
A ship. A speeder. I sense fear in you, you silly child.
Which side is the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Well, it's not England.
Okay, so I'd get out. I just want to know, just in case, like, I get out and facing
Oh, you never
them.
seen Star Wars? Never seen Star Wars, dude? Luke's clearly sitting on the left.
Okay, it's in the Mandalorian, the first episode. The guy's clearly sitting on the right.
That's a spaceship.
Well, maybe they're different makes and models, you don't know.
Okay, so Porrexel, you jump to the rocks there where I put your token.
Yep.
Okay, what is the rest of you doing other than R4, of course, because you just got flinged off. You have no choice in the matter.
I can cover behind the speeder, and if it's broken, maybe try to fix it.
Okay. So, Oliver, I'll put you here. Your tokens are obviously not to scale. You're like bigger than the map scale, but otherwise it would be like super zoomed in and blurry.
That's the best way.
Joseph ain't here. Mank.
Oh, I just looked up that picture. I was going to post it. I never realized. No, sorry. He's sitting on the right of the speeder, but it's like he's on the left, Luke. But that's because he's got fucking C-3PO driving for some reason.
Oh, okay.
This droid that he just met. Oh, you're gonna drive the ship.
Okay, so Mank, what do you do? As you're like, the speed has come to a complete stop, the droid got flinged off, Porrexel has jumped out, run to the rocks, Oliver has jumped out and is taking cover behind a now completely still speeder. You're still in the driver's seat.
What's the other guy doing? The alien.
He'll jump out as well, over like crawling over the back of the trunk of the speeder, I guess. The alien.
I'm going to move here if I can, one to here.
Okay.
If that's in my head, like there's a small rock there, I'll like crouch down there.
You jump out, you go to the rocks. Buraban is here with Oliver. I'll say R4. Just fling you about. You're just in front of the speeder.
Oh good, I thought you were going to roll a scatter dice for a second.
Do it.
You're all 400 kilometers away. Okay, cool. So your first instinct, Oliver, was to see if you can to look how bad of a shape the speeder is in after getting shot. Just at first glance looking at it, the speeder looks worse than it actually is. Like, it looks worse than the damage actually is. But because, you know, it's like the speeder's hover, it came to an abrupt stop. It kind of dug its nose a bit in the sand and needs to be dug out of the ground and repaired. With for you, it would be an easy mechanics check to repair it, but first it needs to get dug out of the sand, which you think would be like 30 minutes of work.
So we're supposed to take care of this first before we dig out the speeder.
Well,
Or
you
we
can
can try to dig it out, but I might get shoggers.
Yeah, you might need some people to cover you.
If only there were such people.
You see a human poke up his head from behind some of the rocks over here. Raises weapon to the sky. Halt! Stay where you are and drop your weapons. We are agents of the local imperial authorities, and you are suspected of Ryll smuggling. I repeat, stay where you are and drop your weapons.
As I shoot my climbing gear up the side of this cliff, start climbing up.
I only said drop your weapons, not your equipment.
I'm in between some rocks, so I'm hoping he doesn't see me from that bush.
Climbing gear, eh? Is it just like a grappling hook kind of deal?
I'm literally going through and adding. That's why I'm being quiet. All the like descriptions. Though climbing gear is usually used in the wilderness to get, it can be used for our turbo lifts and blah 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 blah. Most gear is a spool length of synth rope and a liquid cable with a hook and some other sort of attachment in order to secure the line. So I guess it could be the grappling hook or fucking something. The Petronium environmental basic kit includes 4 quick accession pitons, which can attach to almost any surface. Can securely attach to most any surface.
So this is like actual climbing gear, like pitons and rope. It's not something that like immediately shoots you up a cliff. So this will take a while to like climb using climbing gear. It's like what you used to actually like climb a mountain.
Okay.
So these rocks that you are next to, you wanna like start attaching your climbing gear and go up these?
Yeah. There's a good chance to check it out and see if it works.
Okay. Yeah, that'll take you a bit. I don't know if there is like a climb roll in this like in Warhammer. I don't think I've seen one. So I think since you have the climbing gear, you can just do it without a check, unless if something dangerous happens, but it'll take you a while to get up there.
Yeah.
So Porrexel starts like preparing her climbing gear, like getting the rope ready around her waist, all the pitons out and stuff, just start slamming into the side of the mountain and starts climbing up. Mank, you see this. Oliver, you see this. R4, you also see this. You're all close enough. You heard a guy yell out that they're part of the Empire, that you've been suspected of Ryll smuggling, and that you need to drop your weapons. What are you doing, Mank?
Can I use my sensors, more of a talent, uncanny sense, to see if I can see any more people? Basically, perception set. I have a blue on my perception.
Sure, you can do a perception test with a blue to see what you see.
Okay. How difficult is it going to be?
Normal? Just average.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You focus yourself onto the surrounding area. You don't see any other people in the surrounding rocks. No, like rocks like rolling down the nearby rock formations, indicating that there's somebody moving there. But in the direction that the man has like raised his weapon, you do see that there are more people hidden there, close to the man, and not all of them seem to be human.
Do you have a wolf number, or can I tell?
With your success of 1 and your 2 advantages, you see roughly like 5 shadowy figures moving about, plus the one guy that has called out.
I will turn around to whoever's looking, like, to report it, and I go with my hands with a 6. Like, 6 people.
All right.
And then I will wait for an answer from the comms officer.
Okay. R4, you got knocked into the dirt, you're a bit in front of the speeder, you heard this man yell out that he's part of the Empire, that you've been suspected of Ryll smuggling. Everybody is reacting in their own way. How are you reacting to this, R4? Are you driving back towards the speeder? Are you heading to the nearest rocks?
I'm gonna pretend that the crash deactivated me by just not moving. Well,
Okay,
not
you're
moving my body.
You're
I'll
playing
move the-
possum
I'll
in the sand.
Yeah, I'm playing possum. I'll move my little eye thing around to see, but I'll mostly just play dead.
Okay, cool. Give me an easy deception. Just one purple.
Damn.
Okay, you don't move in the sand. They may or may not believe it if push comes to shove. Oliver,
They might have seen Zombieland and know to double tap.
yeah. Oliver, you notice that Buraban is just completely like in cower mode behind the speeder, like completely ducked down as close to the sand as he possibly can, like looking at him like if he could dig a hole to hide in it, he would. Clearly doesn't look like he's ready for a fight. You know that the speeder needs to be dug out to get repaired. You've heard this man yell out. Porrexel started climbing. Mank pointed fingers at you. The droid is just not moving anymore. What do you do?
I'll ask the guy if like these are the people they're having trouble with.
It could be. We don't really have trouble with Imperial patrols along this route.
Well, if they are Imperial, like they said, I mean, we don't have any spice on us, right? You didn't put any spice in this car, so we should be fine. Right?
Indeed.
Or is he panicking, Grace?
No, I did not bring any spice on this trip. There's nothing in the speeder, or I don't have anything on me. Like, we're supposed to go help at the mines, like, not take spice to the mines.
Alright, Chris. Mank pointed that there is 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
They're hiding. Can I like roll perception to see what weapons do they have?
Yeah.
Or
roll me a
where they're
perception.
moving about?
Just normal difficulty, 2 purple. Ooh. Success, an advantage, and a triumph.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
You see, there are clearly 5 hiding there in the between the rocks. There seems to be a makeshift bush and plant matter moved there hastily, and you spot behind all this plant matter that they're blocking off some sort of entrance into a canyon area into these mountains. The people you see moving around, is one human. All the others are alien, between quotes. There are Trandoshans, and one that particularly stands out with your triumph. You notice that there is a Gand, G-A-N-D. They're kind of like the fly-looking guys, and he is holding a big scoped rifle that is aimed in your direction.
Wait, hold on. Isn't the Empire like kind of racist towards aliens?
Very much so.
Yeah, they're xenophobic.
Like you spot this guy.
Ugly.
Chris, with my advantage, does the guy like with his hands up, or with his weapon up, does he have like any Imperial badge? An Imperial uniform?
No, he very much looks like a desert nomad, like a traveler, like the bandana, the like almost Western-looking clothes.
Well, I guess Porrexel is doing something, so I'll distract him by saying that he doesn't look very Imperial to me. Just try to strike up a conversation to distract him.
Okay, you're yelling back at the guy. You're trying to strike
Yep.
up conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
He'll, short for a stormtrooper.
Yeah. He'll yell out back at you. You question our authority? Just stay there, drop your weapons, and we'll come down and inspect the speeder, and we'll be on our way. This doesn't need to get nasty.
Just one question. I'll yell at him. Since when the Empire does hire aliens? Does he respond this?
They're notoriously racist.
He does respond, yeah.
When I decided to shoot you.
Damn.
A shot comes ringing at you, but it just hits the dirt next to you. He misses.
I don't think
Easy.
he's
I
a
guess.
bounty hunter. I don't think he is on the Empire.
That'll be initiative. And in this case, since they got to fire first, you roll your vigilance instead of your cool for the initiative check.
Can I do a cool since I'm hanging on a
hold on.
cliff?
How do I decide vigilance or cool? They didn't give me.
It's when you're on your wall, it's at the top.
Griss, can you like remove me and Maddie again to roll again?
Okay. So how do you do it for the player?
It's
It's
at
on
the
the top when you roll.
Oh,
There's like
alright.
vigilant and cool section.
Okay. The little thing pops up for you guys as well. Like select a base skill to use for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn.
Mm. So yeah, everybody's heard this shot ring out. Porrexel, you're like halfway up this cliff. You're like, everybody gets into their fighting positions. R4 is still looks like he's down.
Oh, bitch.
He has a progress.
He has a what? A threat?
Yeah, on his roll.
Okay, cool. It is the bounty hunter. The imperial officer's turn. So there's 4 of these guys, but they're just like one token. It uses kind of like a grouped system in this for bigger groups,
Okay.
which I'm just trying out for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. But pretty much these 4 act as like one unit. They all go at once, so they get 4 turns in one go.
What?
Yeah, they'll just start shooting. They're gonna spread out their shots, starting with the closest one.
Uh-oh. Do
Would
they
that be
get a
difficult for them?
disadvantage?
Yeah, we have cover.
You are in cover, yes.
They have the high ground.
So the difficulty becomes 1 higher, upgrade difficulty.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ooh, a success. 10 damage.
10 damage. What the fuck?
You can do your soak and stuff. Calm down. Calm down.
What?
This little bitch.
You have no defense?
I have 1 soak, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 soak.
You have... Wait. 1 soak?
On my armor.
Oh, okay. So you have 4 soak in total?
Yeah, 4 soak.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you take
Totally
6
forgot where
damage.
soak was. 6 damage.
So you're
Nice.
6 out of 14 now. Are you doing it? Or should I do
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Okay.
I've changed it.
But Chris is on the stun setting.
It's not. It just like lets you know that it has the stun setting. We'll stun
He
you so
wasn't
we can investigate your cargo.
He wasn't gonna hurt you. He said stop.
Run!
Porrexel, the second guy is gonna shoot at you, but it's gonna
But she
be
knows I'm there. No.
It's gonna be
I thought I
an
was hidden
even.
by the cliffs.
Yeah, it's gonna be an even harder shot because you're like halfway
Pricks.
climbing up these mountains and they don't really have a good line of sight to you, so it's just
didn't know
kind
they
of like
did
blasting to the rocks in your direction.
Ah!
They still
Ooh, he
succeeded.
still succeeded.
But that's bullshit. I thought they didn't know I was there.
It pinged off. Well, they saw everyone get out of the speeder and stuff.
But the rocks, Chris. The rocks.
Yeah, I gave them two reds to compensate for the rocks, but they still managed to hit you. 11 damage. You have 1 defense for range and 1 soak, so that's 11 minus 5. And your current health is on 40. Okay. So you should be on 6 out of 40. Yeah, okay. You did it. Perfect. 2 more. They're gonna spread out their shots.
You've got a thing, Chris. Now that I want to know. Maybe a thing.
Ah, okay.
Some ideas for spending the results for ranged heavy. Suffer 1 strain. Is that his threat or is that on me?
That is his strat, because technically, when I
Do I-
can give strain
do
to
you
you
pick it?
is when you get No, this is like for me to pick as well. You pick your own advantages. I pick.
You pick our threats though. Oh.
Yeah, but I
So
pick.
you pick your own threats? Oh.
But I'll give them the strain.
Mm. Ow.
2 more. I'm gonna have him make a check, actually, to see if he notices that the droid isn't completely down yet.
What might be
Right.
dead soon?
I mean, even so, are they really gonna go for me?
Yeah,
Go.
he looks at the droid, he sees it like laying in the sand, and he's like, oh, it's broken. I'm gonna pick somebody else. And he's gonna do some more shots
I mean, even
towards
if
the land
even if I
speeder.
wasn't down, why would you shoot the droid? I know
Can you
I'm
do 2
armed,
checks,
but
Chris?
it's not like they
Yeah,
know
Chris, he
that.
can do 2 checks.
That's cheating.
Okay, that's his action. So the other guy will fire at the speeder. It's like, hey, looks like the droid is down. Okay, I'll shoot at the speeder. He fails, he misses.
With 5
What are the
failures.
results?
Okay, cool.
Holy
Mank,
shit.
that means it's your turn.
But he
Okay.
Unless I hadn't actually started combat yet. Just pause for a second. I'm just gonna go grab a drink out of the fridge because it's real hot and I don't have any drink nearby.
Alright.
There you. Oh shit. Just looked at my health.
Just think of something you can do.
Yeah, I thought of something, but I don't know if I can actually do it properly.
And also you have stim packs, like you're fine.
I do have stim packs, yeah. And I have a stim stick as well.
I'm back. Stay hydrated.
Hello. Okay.
You stimming?
No, I'm not stimming. I'd like to try something.
Yeah.
I'd like to use Force Move.
Oh,
on
okay.
their weapons. What one of the? Well, it depends how many weapons I can do. I think it's just one at the moment on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a. I think there's a skill for me to be able to do more.
The Force user can move small objects via the power of the Force. The user may spend one of his Force points to move one object of silhouette 0 that is within short range of his up to
Shit.
his maximum range. The default maximum range is short range. So silhouette 0 is pretty much anything smaller than what would I compare it to? Like a crate, I guess.
Sounds like a mech in an anime.
So I can move a gun.
Silhouette 0.
I believe
that-
so.
Okay. What gun do all of these people have?
Well, from the firing, you have been hit by what seems to be like some sort of big blaster rifle, like a sniper. And the other guns that have fired in your direction just seem to be normal blaster rifles.
Okay, that sniper rifle, I'd like it, please. Meaning, I'm going to use my force powers on that.
Okay.
But it's moved, so I can't really pull.
Yeah.
So I'd like to move it out of his hand and kind of fling it away.
Yeah, but you can only do it an object of silhouette 0 that is within short range. You are not
Ooh,
within short range of
shit.
these guys.
Then... Shit. How far is short range? How close is short range?
Pretty much right in front of them. That's what short range is.
Okay, then I would rather just suit.
Yeah, it goes personal, short, medium, and long. Those are the like range bands in this.
Yeah, I suit. Shoot.
Okay.
How the fuck do I do that again? This?
Yeah. Target the guy.
Nope.
Go.
I don't want to equip it by accident. Target.
Yeah.
That.
And in your gear, click on the little picture of whatever you're using to
Yeah.
shoot with.
And fire.
Ooh, 8 damage. 2 successes, 1 threat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make you suffer a strain. With
What?
your 1 threat.
What else is he supposed to do?
Yeah, you haven't really done a prior maneuver yet. 8 damage. He has 4 soak, no defense, so you hit him for 4. Boom.
With my movement, can I do an action instead of movement? Like in the ship, or is that... or is it
You can trade your movement to do an additional action, yes.
Okay.
But then you completely have no more maneuvers.
Yeah.
Remember, you can aim and stuff like that as your maneuver.
Can I blast again? If I don't use my movement?
Shoot him again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot twice if you spend your maneuver and turn it into an action.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay, cool.
And I suffered strain, so I need... Oh, you've already done that.
Another hit. 8 damage. 2 successes. So the exact same damage.
Do I suffer another strain?
Yes.
Okay.
Or could you do the loss of benefit by maneuver and he doesn't shoot him?
Oh, shit. Oh, we both had a 2, and it was 22 for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you just peek over the rocks with your blaster pistol, shoot in that direction. Definitely sounds like you hit something. You hear like a bug man like yell out.
Okay, it's their turn now. I've ended my turn.
Cool. Revealing himself from beneath the rocks. You've seen the token already, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a Tradoshan looking guy. And he just aims at you, Mank.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna be dead.
And they had 2 turns.
See if he can hit you. He does hit you. 8 damage. So that's 4 damage. Minus your soak.
My 6-4. Oh. Yeah, never mind.
And he also suffered a threat.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized these guys, they're in cover, they're not moving either, so they can also shoot twice.
No. Well, I'm dead next round.
You might be dead now.
I'm dead now.
Ooh,
Yep.
another 4 damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
What are you on?
14.
Exactly 14. Okay, cool. Well, not cool for you.
Does that mean I'm unconscious?
Well, it depends what you roll on the critical table. What happens to you?
Yes.
So you roll me, as I'm looking for the table.
Change to 150.
151.
Is that it? Yeah. Oh, shit.
Nice. 111. Ooh.
That ain't good.
Yeah, it's too high.
Yeah.
Temporarily lame. Until healed, may not perform more than 1 maneuver each turn.
Yeah, that's not bad. That bad.
That's not bad, but I only have 1 maneuver.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just heal yourself on your next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the stim. But you can't like do maneuver and action anymore. It's 1 or.
Oh. Okay, then I'm down to heal. So, I've got stim sticks and a stim pack.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do? Like, are they both healing, or...
I'm not too sure what the stim stick is. That's from like another source book, but the stim packs are definitely healing. How many of those do you have?
What, stim packs?
Yeah.
1. Stim sticks, 4.
If you use one, you gotta increase the like thing on your sheet that says 0 out of 5 for the stim packs. Because you can only use like 5.
Okay. That's next turn.
Cool.
It'll heal you for 5 this time, then 4 next turn, then 3 next turn, and then blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's also an automatic heal. So stim packs are 1-use items that automatically heal 5 wounds. So it's not like you have to like do a check or anything.
Yeah, it's just an instant 5, but it gets lower every time you use one. Next guy.
Okay. So
Buraban?
even if you only have 4 uses left, if you wait a day, you can get 5 healing from it to get the next day, because it takes a day for the character's body to process the stim packs for him to be able to use them at full effectiveness. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So it's not that it's like you can use it and then you can use it for 4, then 3, then 2. It's getting weaker. It's like you're building up resistance to it. That's interesting.
Yeah. Buraban, he pokes out of his hidey hole behind the speeder, whips out a blaster rifle, puts it on the speeder, just starts blasting in the direction of these people firing at you, but he misses. With that, Oliver, it is your turn. Laser fire is happening all over. You've seen Mank take a few good solid bolts to the body.
I'm shooting the same guy they're all shooting. 2 difficulty, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Ah, nah, fuck. I gotta triumph at least.
You can spend the triumph.
Griss.
Yeah.
If I upgrade the difficulty on target's next check, does that include, and I choose this guy, does that include like all 4 of them?
Huh.
Good question.
Yeah. Technically, they are one entity existing out of like 4 guys, and they have like the way the sheet works for that is they have a quantity number on their sheet, and once the wounds go past like the number of like what one of their wounds is, I take the quantity down by like 1, that you've taken out like one of the group. But they're all their... Like if I apply a debuff on them, I apply it on all of them because they share one sheet. So I'm thinking yes.
Alright, and I'll use the advantage to... The next allied character is check. I got a blue dice on Mank.
Okay, cool. So the advantage to give a blue dice to Mank, and the triumph to make the bounty hunters, the clump of 4, their next check more difficult. Upgrade the difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Perfect. Is that your turn?
Wait, hold on. Does that mean like on the target that I'm shooting only, or any one of them?
The next one to go, I think.
Target's next check. If any allied. Yeah, of target, it's the one that you're targeting, so you can just do it to any of them.
Alright. So I guess this guy is gonna get the
Upgraded difficulty.
You said I can upgrade. No, I can waste the maneuver to shoot again, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I'll target this guy and shoot him. Just one shot. That's it.
Pew!
Oh, come on.
No success. 2 advantages.
You guys mind if I reroll again?
Go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
Right, but this time I can upgrade the ability, right?
Yeah, that adds you a green dice. I'll just make us all last time a minute ago.
Right, that's a yellow dice. Well, it upgrades a green one to a yellow, so since you have all yellows, I don't think yellow can get upgraded to anything higher, right?
If you go upgrade ability, it gives them another green dice.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're
That's I was
saying.
on about.
Nice.
Hey, there we
10 damage. 2 successes.
Apply
Now I
quick.
have seen. This is. I guess this goes both for enemies and for you guys. It is stated in the book that it is up to how you want to play it. You either just take the raw damage from the weapon, because every weapon has a certain set of damage. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
right.
no, I think we're good. You have like a +2 on your weapon. Is that from your upgrade?
That's from the success.
Okay, yeah. Okay, there are some people that don't, that like home rule it, that they don't add the success to the damage, but the system seems to automatically do the success to the damage. So I'm gonna keep it like that, because otherwise the damage is always the same.
How do I
Okay,
shift
never
like
mind what
one
I
of
was
the
gonna
points?
say. Sorry, what?
How do I shift like the light point to the dark?
Just click it
Right click.
On which one?
The light.
on the light,
The light.
the one you used, yeah.
What do you do it for you?
Right click it, but it does nothing.
Left click.
Oh.
Left click. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
I already did it.
Yeah.
You hover over it, it tells you.
Does it?
Left click to flip. Shift left click to add. Control left click to remove.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you can like drag
First-
it around wherever you want it to be on the screen.
I want to apply the crit, so it'll be 13 damage.
Ooh, nice. 13 damage on this guy that you've targeted. He has 5 soak. But that's a good hit. You hear him like yell out in pain. Like a reptile man yells out in pain. Is that what that sounds like? I guess so. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and I'll end it.
Cool. R4. You're in the dirt. You hear laser fire echoing through this deserty chasm. What do you do?
I'm gonna swing my legs around to immediately push myself back up and just open fire.
Okay. The case opens, just 20 guns come out.
I don't have 20 guns. If I did, I would gladly use them,
Yeah.
but I just got the one.
Who you shooting?
Central.
Okay, make sure to target him.
How do you fire weapons again in this? It's been a while.
The little picture in gear, the picture of the gun. Or if it doesn't
Alright.
have the picture, just a little bag. Ooh, good hit. 9 damage. The ion stunner.
I mean, he's got cybernetic parts in him, so that's definitely gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, you have 2 advantage to spend.
Wow.
Just him blasting people with the ion stunner is always funny to me.
I'll give an extra blue to. Can I give 2 extra blues to Porrexel, or is it limited there?
To any allied characters. Next check. I don't believe it says anywhere that there's a limit on how many blues you can have.
She's next, so I was gonna do 2 of. I got 2 advantages, so I was gonna give both of them to Porrexel, and she's next.
Yeah. So you spend 2 to do to any allied characters next check.
The next allied characters check.
You can only do these ones.
That's the only
You can't
one.
Yeah.
stack 'em.
Alright,
I thought you meant
so
like if they already had a blue, if you could put another one on top of
alright.
it.
Well, yeah, I'll just give it to Porrexel. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to do it that you have to like pick one, because otherwise the double one is pretty much like, why do that one instead of just give 2 blues, you know?
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, I think it's 1 of
Yeah.
each category: 1, 2, and 3.
So yeah, Porrexel, that makes it your turn, and you have
Does,
a blue
does that
dice.
mean this guy's stunned because of the quality of weapon, or do I have to roll something else for that?
So the way stun works in this is you have to stun weapons damage their strain instead of their health, and if you get their strain down to the maximum, like how you would do with health, then they're completely stunned, so then they're knocked out. So you're damaging their strain with your weapon, mostly.
Alright.
Alright, am I in too much pain to keep going?
It's tough, but you don't need to make a check. You can keep climbing.
Alright, I'll keep climbing until I'm at the top, boy.
So I'll say you spend your maneuver to get to the top, and you make it to the top with just your maneuver, and you still have an action.
How far away am I from these guys at this point?
Not
that far.
Yeah, I would say you are closer than the others now. I'm gonna put you more over here. So you're not in close range, right? But you are medium, and the others are like farther away.
Alright. I'm gonna throw Dioxys at them.
Oh. Dioxys.
Dioxys. And I
Is
got
that
the
like a
PDF.
grenade?
That's what I'm not sure about. I'm gonna try and see if I can post it to you. I don't know. It's kind of difficult in this system.
Yeah.
I'll just read it out. Used this before the Clone Wars. Dioxys can be lethal to most carbon-based life forms within less than 1 minute of exposure. The greenest gas can be used extensively by the Separatist droid armies, which were immune to it. The gas has since been used by mercenaries and assassins unconcerned with high body counts. A single dose of Dioxys has a hard 3 purple difficulty, while 2 or more doses combined have a 4 daunting difficulty. The poison inflicts 5 wounds to the target if they fail the check. With a regular difficulty, this ignores soak damage. In addition, each success generated inflicts 2 strain on the target. This ignores soaked, which becomes overwhelmed by nausea and muscle spasms caused by the choking gas. I'm basically mustard gassing them. The gas lingers in the air for up to 3 rounds until dissipated, unless dissipated by high winds.
It is not counted as a grenade. It's not under weapons. I guess it is just a canister. It says doses, which makes me think like you gotta like dose someone, like poisoning somebody's like drink and food and stuff like that. But it's a gas.
Yeah, it's the same one at the start of Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
where it's like Dioxys.
that's what I thought it was. Yeah.
Yeah. If I can't do that, I've got 1 hydrogen grenade, but I don't think that'll affect them. My whole point was to go up here and gas them and try just a little whiff of gas, you know, not just too much. I didn't want to kill them. I tell you what, though, I will. I will do a check to see if I've been spotted. See if they know I'm
Okay.
here.
I'm just looking like this gas thing. I guess if you want to like try to see if you can chuck it. Grenades throw out of ranged light. You can attempt a ranged light if you want
No,
to
it's okay.
throw it.
I'd imagine I'd have to throw it and then shoot it, so like,
Yeah.
I can't do that. So it's just gonna be me throwing a canister and they're gonna turn around and shoot me to death. So I just want to check to see if they know where I currently am. I'm gonna jump behind a rock and then see if they saw me jump behind the rock or something.
Okay, so perception, I guess, to see if they saw you. You, me, you. Check failed. You peek over and in the like, in how they're shooting at your friends by the rocks, you can't tell if they like spotted you or not.
Okay, I'm gonna raise my shield and hide here for a second and hope they don't spot me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool.
Enter.
It is the bug-looking one with the bug eyes and the mask. He is very hurt. He will start running.
Don't run my way, don't run my way. Oh, thank God.
He runs down the disappears down the canyon.
Is he actually going down or is that a straight road?
It's like a Red Dead style very small canyon between these like studding out rock formations, but it pretty much goes like straight, but it's very windy, like up and down, but it's not a massive like downward slope or upwards.
Okay.
That's his turn. Round 2, the other ones are gonna follow his lead, and they also disappear off into the canyon. Mank, it is your turn. You are down. You only can do one maneuver.
I'm gonna use a stim pack.
Okay.
And how the fuck do I actually?
You just do it. You put your stim packs in gear out of 1 out of 5, and you add 5 wounds to yourself. So 14 minus 5.
Give me a minute.
So that puts you on 9.
9.
I think you can do it automatically.
Can you?
In the gear, there's like on the left of the encumbrance, there's a stim pack.
Yeah, there's like a refresh symbol underneath it. I don't know what that does. When you
I
click
think
that.
that just.
I
it's
think
gonna-
that's every single day that you do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done anyway.
Cool. You shoot a stim in yourself. You come back to. You're still very hurt, but you're in better shape than you were.
Okay, and I can.
You can't do anything anymore. You only had the one thing.
Let's see.
The other Trandoshan-looking gentleman also disappears off into the canyon. And for now, that is the end of combat. You are free to act freely.
Chris, were they bounty hunters for the hut?
Are you asking?
I'm asking you.
You don't know. You don't know who they were.
I'm just asking because I'm pretty sure I relocated the thing that was tracking us into like the ice plane.
You did.
I mean, you don't know how skilled these bounty hunters are. They might have known that was an obvious ploy.
And I'll remove this bush, and you'll see why this bush is here. Because it just straight up says on the map bounty hunters, and I was like, yeah, they're not supposed to see that. Yeah. So they've stopped shooting, disappeared off into this into the tunnels. Are you gonna pursue?
I'm not really sure we should pursue. As I see Porrexel going to pursue them.
Yeah. I was just saying. I stabbed myself in the leg with a stim kit, and then I start going after them.
Okay. Oliver, you know that it'll take you about like 30 minutes to get the speeder up to speed, so to say.
Well, she's going. I guess we're leaving the speeder behind.
Should I stay with the speeder?
If you're fine staying alone, sure. Come on, Mank. You're not dead now, are you?
I'm coming with.
Come with you.
Good boy, baby.
I'm trying to see what the stim sticks do.
You can get high later.
No,
Yeah.
I want to know if they heal, man. I think they might do.
You can
know what,
stim
I have
again, but
some
you'll heal for less. You can do it
I
up to
have
5
some
times.
extra stim packs if you need it.
I might need a stim pack.
Sure, just add one to your inventory and I'll remove one from mine.
I'll
Help.
just use it.
I'll pause it here for a second. I'm gonna do this more narratively. But you advance through the canyon of this area. As you advance, you see the remaining bounty hunters scramble for cover behind a wall of rubble. For some reason, this cavern is stuffed with rocks, most of which have been piled into a great mound to the right-hand wall. The hunters have a good position for themselves here, and they train their guns over the rocky parapet they have found for themselves, drawing a bead on you. So you follow them all the way through this like little white line. They're just running ahead of you, and you spot them in this area with this weird like rock-shaped thing to the
Sure hope
side.
that's not blocking a nest or something.
Ignore the text.
I figured it was blocking something in anyway. I swear to God, like I wasn't joking.
Yeah. I
it's
should
just
have.
that he
I
said
should have
loose
pushed.
rocks.
I should have put another bush there. I forgot.
I swear, I would have thought there was something like I was honestly thinking it was a rancor, but it's always a rancor. All right.
So these
I've got a
guys
whole
are in
mag-
like a better position. They're aiming at like where they think you're gonna come from through this like way. But you
Chris.
spot them before they see you.
Yeah. Pull out the climbing gear. We're going up this rock face.
These things are pretty high. It's like climbing an actual like rock cliff. Like it'll take you a good while to get up there.
They're waiting for us, so they can wait. They haven't spotted me.
So you
Climb,
move to the
climb.
side here, get your climbing gear out, and start going. With the camera.
This plan will work eventually. We'll sneak up and take one of them hostage.
Porrexel starts climbing. The rest of you, you're in pursuit. Oh, you have a little condition marker on you now.
Yeah, because I used the stim.
I see. 2 stims. Okay. How did you end up doing it?
Yeah, where's that?
I had to add it myself. I just added the like
This thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I had to add the elf myself.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. Okay, cool. As Porrexel, you start climbing. The rest of you, you're getting into position. You also see what Porrexel saw. The hunters have like laid another ambush, but you see them like aiming at this entrance. What do you do?
Are you sure we should be following them right now, Porrexel? Seems like a trap.
As I'm climbing
Some
up.
It's a
rocks
trap.
like tumble down.
I'm already climbing up the wall. It's like, shh. We gotta kill him. Or at least knock him out.
Yeah.
I got a question. If I use my binoculars or my macro binoculars, what they're called,
Okay.
can I look down and see if there's like any other entrances?
Yeah, you can use your macro binoculars and make an easy perception check to scout it out. You look to your binoculars, you look around, you spot that this area that they are in has only like 2 entrances exits kind of deal. There doesn't seem to be any other way to go other than up the cliff, like what Porrexel is doing. You see this like rubble over here that the hunters have like settled themselves in ambush position, waiting for you guys to come through this way. It very much seems like they were expecting you to follow them into this ambush. As you zoom in on one of them, you suddenly hear a massive roaring snarl and a small avalanche as rocks tumble down from the top of the pile.
Oh.
A great beast appears, scuttling quickly forward on 6 tall limbs, tipped with claw-like spears. 2 long threshing tentacles are arranged about its champing foam-flecked mandibles. The sound of blaster fire has agitated this creature. Falling rocks spatter harmlessly from the creature's shell as it bears down upon the hapless hunters below. One of the bounty hunters barely has time to scream before he is impaled upon a creature's sharp claws and drawn up to its slavering jaw. The creature, as soon as it like made a kill, grabbed this like hunter towards its like mouth, starts to slink back into its nest as the other hunters fruitlessly are starting to shoot at the creature, but it seems to blaster bolts seem to have no impact on its hard skin.
We'll shoot the tentacles then. They're obviously not as well armored.
And I imagine you're just looking through your binoculars, Mank, and you just see like this spear-like arm claw thing from this creature just straight through one of the hunters just as you like zoomed in on him.
Holy shit, we need to get out of it now. Big alien. Big bug.
What, so Mank, you tell the others, you need to go. What do you think you guys are gonna do? It's a big monster, it's a skilled hunter, is going back to its nest with one of its freshly killed kills while the other hunters are engaging it.
Why don't we set up an ambush outside? If there's no way out of this cave, they'll have to come out in order to escape that monster.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Oh, you can understand droid?
Oh. What the fuck you saying, bitch?
I'll translate if I can hear him. I'm climbing up a cliff.
Yeah, you hear like a commotion of this beast roaring, the blasters firing. You look down, you see like Mank like puts his macro binoculars down, it's like talking to the others. You can like barely overhear what they're saying.
I guess I'll start sliding down.
You're gonna
Big
slide
beast.
back down?
Yeah.
Cool. You hear like the laser fire in the distance is still, in the distance in this next area is still going on. You hear like screaming of some of these hunters.
What's going on?
The hunters are being attacked by beasts. We should back up and do an ambush.
Maybe we should just stun them now.
Yeah, but
What about the beast?
yeah, the beast.
The beast will eat them and then we run. Harsh, but they were trying to kill us.
Yeah, but the beast might hunt us after. I think it's
How big's
better.
the base? Can it fit through the gate, this canyon?
It might do. I don't know. It looks like its nest is over there, so it's got to get out somehow to get food.
Buraban looks completely terrified. He like looks over at you. That's a lilac. They are terrible creatures. They show no mercy. We should just leave it be. Let them deal with it. We should just head out to the mine as fast as we can.
Griss, can I just have already rolled out at this point?
I feel kind of bad. I know they were trying to kill us, but
Look, Porrexel, the car needs to be dug out and fixed, so I'm
car.
not sure if we should
What the hell's a car?
and, whatever it was called. And speeder.
What kind of engineer are you?
You can fix the speeder. How long do you think it'll take?
We first have to dig it out, so you got any shovel?
No.
I did not bring
Then
any
it's gonna take a while.
digging gear with me. I'm not too attached to the speeder. If these hunters are here, that must mean that they got here somehow. Perhaps we can find a different vehicle.
Maybe.
Where?
Ron, are these things like, are they immune to dioxis?
Dioxis? The gas?
Yeah.
I do not know. I have not heard tales of somebody managing to gas.
Porrexel, Telzorn!
Oh my god, she just ran in.
I throw the gas can. Bounty hunters, shoot the can!
Alright, sure then. Alright, everyone stick to the plan.
Can you
Nope,
be
I'm
arranged
rolling out of
light?
here.
They still got chicken. So yeah, I throw that and I tell them to shoot it.
Okay. Roll me a ranged light, just 2 purples to see how well you toss the can.
Okay.
Uh,
Or would it be ranged heavy? It's the same roll.
Yeah, I just took light because that's what the grenades roll off of, but I guess
Yeah.
a canister is heavier than a grenade.
It's the same on my sheet either way. 3 triangles,
Yeah.
0 on it.
Success. Okay, cool. It was a bunch of like checks, right? A single dose has a hard difficulty. 2 more doses combine a daunting difficulty. And difficulty to what? Or what's the check to?
Oh, I've got it on the thing.
Resilience check? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, Dex, guess. Yeah, resilience check. It's at the very bottom.
This is just the entire can you're like throwing?
Yeah, and I'm telling them to shoot it. I guess I'll give them a since we're temporarily allies, so they don't get eaten. I'll give them the blue. From my success or advantage or whatever.
Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, damn.
It resists the gas. As they blast it, piercing a hole in the canister. The dioxide comes like flowing out, but the beast seems to be not getting impacted by the gas. It doesn't seem to really have an effect on the creature, but the gas itself just swirling around the creature is enough to distract it for a second as it just violently and wildly starts flaying its limbs and tentacles to just disperse the gas around it, giving the hunters like a second to wrestle themselves free.
Run, you stupid bounty hunter fucks, run! And I start running.
Alright, let's go.
You'll sit one.
I felt bad. I know they're just trying to kill us, but like, getting eaten is not a way to die.
Yeah.
If we keep doing this, you're gonna get us killed one day.
You could have went without me.
I guess the boy ain't moving.
Sorry,
R4, you already rolled out,
I already
right?
said. Yeah,
Yeah.
I already said that I rolled out.
I mean, yeah, we could just leave you, but you know, you're the one that's good with selling spice.
Oh, that's good to know. That's the only reason you like me. Drugs.
Hey, look, we're in debt for a hut.
My guns out. Wait for them to come out.
I'm gonna go to the land speeder and, you know, try to fix it.
Okay. 30 minutes to dig it out and a easy mechanics check for you to fix it.
Easy mechanics.
Nice, successes too. 3 advantages. During these 30 minutes, as you dig out the speeder, the hunters do not come out of this canyonway. You don't hear any blaster fire echoing through the canyon anymore. You don't hear the beast roaring. Everything seems to have calmed down inside of the canyon.
Yeah. I'll wait till the speed's fixed.
Okay, yeah. 30 minutes pass. No creature shows up. No bounty hunters show up. The speeder has been dug free, has been repaired, is good to go.
Jump in the back.
Buraban looks very relieved to be back be ready to continue the journey on the road. Oh, that was a crazy encounter. Did not expect something would happen like that.
My eyes narrow. What a suspicious thing to say.
Where's that Among Us music?
You
Check
looked
'em for
at your
checkers.
you looked at your binoculars at the hunter specifically and saw if there was like any way out there and stuff like that. Do me a I guess just lore, but I'm mainly doing it for your intelligence, Mank. Okay, you don't know. Are you getting back in the pilot seat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Chris,
Yeah.
he said like he didn't expect anything like that to happen. Can I roll something to see if he's lying? 'Cause now that I remember, when he tried to shoot one of them, he got like 3 purple, while all of us got 2.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? That I made his roll worse.
Why is that, Chris?
What is
Wait a
it
minute, your
for
character
mine?
doesn't see the purples.
Yeah, you don't see the dice.
Gameplay-wise, to me, he might have just missed so horribly.
Yeah, I guess just perception to see if you notice anything out of the ordinary.
Which would be out of the ordinary if someone in a resistance.
Yeah. I
Uh,
already don't
to
trust
to
these
purpose,
random
yep.
rebels. I don't know what's going on.
Success 1 and 1 threat. You kept an eye on Buraban during the firefight for a so self-claimed freedom fighter for the Twilight people. He doesn't seem to be very skilled with his blaster. He was like holding it awkward, his aiming was awkward, his stance wasn't quite correct.
Oh, so he's just shit.
Yeah. With that, you all pile up back into the speeder. Do you just blast off?
I would mention that I could use some repairs after that launching earlier, if anyone's up for
I
it.
pointed the repair kit that you have that I gave you.
I know, but like, if anyone has a skill that could do it, I could save it for later, you know?
I have some repair kits. You can just use yours if you want.
Yeah, and it pretty much just counts as a stim pack for robots, the repair kit.
Yeah. Like, just use your repair kit, you get 5.
But Oliver is definitely a mechanic, so he can like patch you up a bit. Yeah, I'll pretty much like for droids, if like somebody else repairs you, I'll have it use the same rules as like ship repair pretty much. Like you do a mechanics check, if you succeed you either recover like 1 strain or 1 health, plus the an extra 1 per 2 successes.
Alright.
Well, you might fix you or use a repair kit.
Well, give it a try, please.
Sure.
I stick a restraining bolt on him.
The difficulty, Chris? Or is it harder?
2. Just 2.
Hey, 2 triumphs.
Ooh. 2 triumphs.
God damn.
So he can restore either 2 health or 2 strain.
I mean, 2 health. I don't think he has any strain.
Yeah.
I just have wound. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, just health. I just have. It's just wounds that have happened to me, really.
wounds. Okay, that puts you on 4 wounds. Would you still like to use a stim that'll heal you for 5?
No, I'll just. I guess
Well, a repair kit in your
I need
case.
to be repaired anyway, but
Okay,
I mean,
the
you can
repair
use
kit
it, I
can be
still-
used 5 times.
Yeah, I have like 4 repair kits. You can use yours if you want.
You have the option to.
Use it once, it just heals you for 5, and then you won't be able to do that again till the next day, or you can use it. Then it'll be
Alright,
like
I'll just
4, 3,
use-
2, 1.
I'll just use the repair kits and fully heal myself for now. Then.
Okay, cool. Go. Your repair kits, they're your stimpaks. Like it's just a different wording for them, for the
Basically.
flavor, for the roleplay. You all pile up in the speeder. In the back, Oliver is repairing R4. Mank, you are driving. Buraban is in the back as well, so I guess Porrexel is sitting in the front this time.
Yeah, so.
You continue on your merry way. You travel for about a mile from the canyon area, where you get your first glimpse of New Mean. New Mean looks set to redefine the word hardscrabble. The settlement is little more than a shantytown, nestled into the base of the cliffs that tower above it. A great pile of soil and rock has been raised up by machines and piled around the south side of the settlement. A few of the buildings look to be permanent, if ramshackle, structures, though most of the residents seem to make their home in tents. You guide the speeder through its dirt-track streets, weaving to avoid piles of detritus and vapor condensers. This place wouldn't even support a cantina. No one seems eager to greet you on arrival, though the frightened faces of Twi'leks peer out from behind the canvas flaps of their rude dwellings. The residents of New Mean are cautious and suspicious of you at first. However, once Buraban is spotted, the atmosphere changes quickly. Buraban! Buraban is back! And similar cries are raised throughout the town. Soon the residents of New Mean, 20 adult Twi'leks and a handful of their children, gather about the speeder. They gleefully hail the return of their leader. Buraban is back! Well, I mean, there's adults and children there.
Sorry, no. I opened up like a video that was a YouTube premiere, like when I got home, and I forgot about it, and the music intro just started blasting in my ears and it made me jump. Fucking hell!
It's like a ramshackle
heart.
tent town with some buildings, but not many, and a bunch of Twi'leks that are cheering for Buraban being back.
Looks like your frame is here.
Yeah. Yes, the people like me, and as soon as you park up the speeder, he gets out, and he starts to, the townsfolk start to gather around him, and you overhear him explaining to the residents that you guys, these people here that are with me, they're here to help us, and the townsfolk, they're quick to hail you as heroes. Ah, friends of Buraban, welcome, welcome. You're invited to shelter within one of the larger dwellings and are offered some basic rations by way of refreshment.
I'll refuse them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'll just
definitely
have my
need it,
ration
and I've
pack.
got 10 rations in my backpack. I'm alright. I'll just pull out one of my own. Thank you. I'm okay.
Oh, really? You
I'll
don't
take
want
it.
anything? You're a esteemed guest. Ah, come in, join us.
I'll take a glass of water or something if you have it.
Yes, we've got some juice from nearby plants.
Any blue milk?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. I'll just take the juice.
And yeah, it's a pretty happy atmosphere. The people are very pleased to see Buraban and the heroes that are with him. They pretty much sit down in one of these tents. You overhear Buraban talking to the locals, asking how does the situation currently stand. And as soon as he asks this, you notice that the atmosphere becomes immediately more somber. One of the Twi'leks just looks at Buraban and just says, "Bad," like single word, "bad."
That's bad.
Yes. So yeah,
that's
Twi'leks
where
are
we
like,
come in.
I'm listening intently. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like, what's he going to say next?
they just like continue talking, but the mood has definitely like turned. Do you guys have any questions for the Twi'leks?
What do you mean bad?
A few months ago, a human, I believe he called himself a contractor. His name was Angu Drom. He purchased a tract of land from one of Rylot's feudal oligarchs, claiming that he was going to build a desert oasis leisure complex there. It soon became something of an open secret among the Rylotian underworld that Drompt didn't plan to build anything of the kind there. He's just trying to get into the Ryll trade. First, when he showed up, he was a welcome addition to our little settlement here. He helped us chase out some ruffians, thugs that were strong-arming us in paying them for protection, and Gudrompt showed up and helped us deal with them. And ever since then, we treated him with kindness, like he was one of our own. But lately, our relationship with him has suffered. He's becoming more and more like the people that he helped us chase off.
Would you like us to have a chat with him? We're pretty good at negotiations.
Yes, that would be most appreciated. He's a very secretive man. Nobody knows who he is, where he comes from. He seems to have no past.
Do you know where he is now?
His underlings visit the town every so often to check up on things. I'm sure you'll meet one of them soon enough.
Guess we'll just wait. If that's what everybody else wants to do, I mean...
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Yes. He seems to be... he has an unknown past. Nobody knows who he is. He seems to have a large amount of wealth. He's definitely the kind of man that throws money at his problems, so to speak.
Oh.
I mean, hey, money solves all your problems.
Yeah.
Yes, when he first arrived, he helped us deal with a group of Aqualish thugs that had been extorting us, but now he seems to be becoming somewhat of the extorter himself. His men are making life difficult for the residents of New Mean. A pile of dirt surrounding the town was placed there by developers, and a number of power suppliers have been accidentally, between quotes, damaged in the process of erecting the mount. Several minor acts of arson and larceny are have also been happening in our little tent village here, and everything seems to be pointing towards Dromp's men.
I mean, you do realize if negotiations doesn't go to plan, and we have to take care of him, and I do the air quotes with my fingers, maybe the thugs will come back and harass you, so nothing will change.
You're bumming me out, Oliver.
I'm just being realistic.
I have a
know,
question.
I'm tired of the galaxy being sad because it makes me sad.
Duran will step in and don't worry, me and my people will take care of you. We'll make sure that the settlement remains safe. Yeah, man. You spoke up.
Yeah. When did these thugs start arresting you? Before the guy came. How long? Was it like a long time, or was it recently before the guy came?
The ones that were extorting us for credits before Dromp's arrival.
Yeah.
It had been going on for a good while, but they have seemingly all but disappeared.
So could the guy that is your friend and not friend, Drum, or whatever his name is,
Yes.
could he have hired them to scare you, and then he come in and make himself a hero, and then like now you are in debt on him?
Oh,
Could that what they've done?
I don't know. I have never even thought of a ruse like that. Are there really people that use such underhanded tactics?
Well, the Empire does.
But not with the Empire?
No.
Good to know.
Are you?
when it suits us, we act like the loyal Twi'lek citizens that we are. This planet is under Empire control, of course.
Okay.
As long as they do not interfere with the spice, we don't interfere with the Empire.
Okay. The men that you described, that is underlings. Do you know what they are? Are they Twi'leks or the humans or like different races?
The men that show up, they are a mix of humans and Aqualish.
Aqualish. What are they then?
Your bounty target in the asteroid.
Oh.
The guy with multiple eyes and mandibles, but not 6 arms, only 2 arms.
Yeah, I thought I heard the name right, and okay. Any more?
Like these guys.
Yeah. Any like a fly kind of thing? Or a lizard man?
Can't say we have seen any of those. No Trandoshans, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Because we ran into some a human, a fly, and a Trandoshan.
Oh, you got attacked on the way here?
Yeah.
The route between the city and New Mean falls under Dromp's protection. I don't know of any other gangs operating in the area.
So it might have been him that attacked us. Or is it's guns? You lot want to ask any questions? I'll take it as a no.
Yeah, and they continue giving you, offering you drinks and snacks, as the mood has sombered a bit, but as you are talking, asking these questions and giving them some answers, and they are giving you some answers, they get a bit more perked up, the Twi'leks, and the mood is kind of like changing more to like a happy affair again. Since you have said that you will look into what Dromp is doing.
Yes. I'm gonna go toilet. BRB.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait and see if these guys show up. That's pretty much my plan, Chris, if you're wondering.
Okay.
Because I think Porrexel's starting to realize that it's not just one planet. A lot of the planets are kind of shitty, and if she wants to like not feel their constant misery, she's gonna have to cheer them up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start doing good in the world, which I don't want to do, but it's like a selfish reason because everyone else's mood is bumming me out, literally, because I can feel it. So I'm like, shit, in order to make everybody happy and myself happy, okay, I gotta make them happy. It's either that or give them all death sticks. I could give them all death sticks.
It's death sticks.
Give them a highly addictive hallucinogen.
Yeah, but as it gets like later and later, the little meeting with the Twi'leks becomes more rowdier and rowdier. It becomes more and more like a party. Alcohol is being served. All kinds of substances are being served. The Ryll spice that they mine is being presented to those who want to partake.
In the pipe.
In the pipe.
Life is for pleasure and enjoying, bitch. Liven up. I put a drink in Oliver's hand.
No.
Yeah, the kids are put to bed as it gets later and later, and the Twi'leks get to partying.
Part time with the tailheads. Let's go.
So Porrexel is definitely partaking, just relaxing with some nice Ryll spice. What is Oliver doing as the calm meeting with Twilex turns more and more into a party? Does he like a good drink?
I'll go to R4 and I'll ask him if he has a schematic like on himself.
Of what? Of me or?
Yeah, of you. So that if we were to add attachments on you, it'll be easier.
Can I do that with the little hollow projector, Griss?
Yeah.
I'll do it then. I'll just show him a little schematic.
Yeah, guess.
Just pop out a schematic. And this is to make what easier?
If we were to like add any attachments on him.
Ah, I see. Yeah, so like you show like a hollow projection of pretty much your own blueprint for R4.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You take some time to just study this, Oliver, as the party is happening. You're just kind of like tucked away in a corner, like looking at this like hologram, taking in where all the like hard points are for the droid.
We can add a flamethrower on your head.
We can bolt a flamethrower.
Maybe I'll just ask him what he wants to, like any attachments, if he prefers any.
Yeah, you definitely have more knowledge now of where attachments can possibly go on R4. If you ever need to make like a future check for that stuff, it'll be easier.
Yeah, I'll just ask him that, like, does he prefer for us to add more weapons on him? Maybe tracking attachments, something like that?
Not too sure right now.
He says he wants more weapons.
I can understand him, he can't lie to me.
I'm still gonna say
it. I kind of thought you were gonna like chime in.
I was just waiting.
Well, it still depends on what we can find anyway. But you can take your time to think about what you need.
We turn him into a
Thank you for your
bomb.
concern, though.
What do you say, Mckadow?
Can we turn him into a Dioxys bomb?
He just like rides in, the things open up on him and just all like gas.
If you put it in my head, I could spin around while doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to add an attachment so that he can throw...
If we can, I'll give you a Dioxys gas if you can do that.
It's just like...
I ain't an engineer.
It's just like a rubber butt on the end that like sprays the gas out.
I was thinking more someone crushes him or something, like the gas will go off, but yeah, I like your idea better. Into chat, there we go. If you can do something with that, I'll take one down on my sheet.
Do you want me like to add this to my sheet or something?
Yeah, drag one onto your sheet and then see what you can do with the roll or whatever. You have the gas at the very least.
Yeah, but I don't think I have any mechanism so that he can throw it.
Yeah, you can do it later, or you can just like try to stuff it in his brain or something.
I'm gonna say this is definitely something you can do on the ship with your like workbench there, but just here in this random like tent village, you don't have all the stuff required to install like a gas canister with like the mechanism to like deploy it and stuff on R4. But it's definitely something to think about. I like the idea of making R4 a walking gas tank.
It does seem smart.
Sure,
he said he's a bit of a windbag, that Destructore.
This is a bit tough to do now. Maybe when we get back to the ship, I can do this.
And when you open your mouth, I throw a drink into it.
Sure, I guess I'll be...
Yeah, like
I
a
guess
shot of vodka or whatever. Green juice, just right into his mouth.
I guess I'll be too distracted with how I'm gonna make this.
Aha! Now
He
you're
eats
poisoned.
the glass. Yeah, party goes on. The Twi'leks are clearly getting drunk and high on their own supply, nonetheless. But it is Twi'leks are dancing, their tails are flipping around.
That
The
massage
party-
guy here.
Hmm?
Is the massage guy here somewhere?
No, he did not come along. He's still in the other city. He just shows up out of nowhere with like JoJo music.
Yes.
Maybe
I wanna
he'll show up
fuck that
later,
guy.
but he's not here now. Yeah,
fuck
as the
that guy.
party is getting wilder and wilder, you hear what sounds like a scene of destruction coming from outside of the tent. If you like flip the tent door open and you peek outside, you see the scene of destruction. A large tracked vehicle has smashed into one of these like tent wooden dwellings just on the outskirts of town. There's some people like gathered in a crowd around where this accident seems to have happened.
Go there, Chris.
That's probably gonna be a bomb. I start backing away.
Okay.
A bomb? It's not gotta be a bomb.
What I do?
Can we ask like one of the people what's happening?
We don't know what's going on out there. Or do you ask the crowd that's like gathered around the scene? You're not just back in the tent asking this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, as you walk out and you approach the whatever is happening over there, you just look at one of the Twi'leks that is standing there. You ask them what has happened, and I'm not too sure. This large vehicle just suddenly slammed into this dwelling, but fortunately no one seems to have been hurt. But the house looks like it's fit to collapse, and one of the large vapor condensers has been ruined in the crash. The vehicle, as you look at it, it looks abandoned. Like there's no driver, there's nobody like near it other than like the Twi'leks who have like gathered around to see what's happening here.
And you guys didn't see anyone leave the vehicle?
No, I just got here. Over there, like sitting next to the building, is the family that lives there, and you see like a group of Twi'leks like huddled together. They seem distraught that their like their residence got taken out by this vehicle.
Alright. Porrexel kind of scared me with the whole bomb thing, so I'll just tell everyone to back off. It might be a bomb.
A bomb?
Really
Oh,
high,
and
I'm
they
paranoid.
they immediately like start dispersing like further off. The family like walks away as well. Like, how will we manage without a place to stay? Or water to drink? Or water vapor condenser? Why?
Hey, Alfor, can you scan it, maybe see if there's an actual bomb? Destructore?
Scan, did you say?
Yeah, scan it. Can you
Do
do that?
you want me to roll something for a scan, Griss?
Yeah, just to me perception. I guess perception is your scanning as a robot.
I guess.
You look it over.
Threats. Oh god, there's a lot of bombs.
For threats on triumph.
There's 4 threats, so is there a lot of bombs, Griss?
A few people emerge from behind this large tracked vehicle. 3 humans and an Aqualish. All 4 of them look completely drunk. Like they're stumbling, they're swaying, they're like just very drunk, moving about as they turn around, come around from the backside of this vehicle. One of them is like, "Oh, it's all good. Nothing bad has happened. We'll fix this. Don't worry about it." They wear blaster pistols on their hips and look mean enough to use them. One of the men spots you, and R4, you're like scanning. You notice that you don't really seem to detect any like explosive mechanisms on the vehicle, but the word DROMBB is emblazoned on the side of the crashed construction vehicle in large black letters.
Well, I'll tell the others that. Beep, 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 beep.
Well, looks like these are our people that we're looking for.
The drunks, like, they see you, they like, you stand out from the crowd because you're not Twi'leks. Hey! You there? We got
You're
a
not
problem here.
tailheads.
Are you the ones that arrived in the speeder? We just need to borrow it for a couple of minutes.
Maybe you should fix this first.
Yes. Well, we just need a ride to head back to our settlements to go get the truck so we can do repairs.
Give me the word and I'll blast them.
No need for that. Before you leave, how about you just enjoy some drinks? I mean, we were partying here.
There's a party going on?
Yeah, come drink.
Do me a coercion, charm, anything like that, or
Is there persuasion in this?
there isn't like a flat-out persuasion, and coercion is more like intimidate, so it's between coercion and charm, I think, in the system.
Oh, so it'll be easy since they're drunk.
Yeah. It's
so,
one
yeah.
Success, 2 advantages. Partying. Why are the Twi'leks partying? Well, if there's drinks to be had, we could have a couple of more drinks. Ain't that right, boys? Yeah, boss. They start like walking over.
I'll tell like maybe some of the Twi'leks lying around to just get them drunk enough so that they spill the beans and everything we need to know.
Okay. Yes. Come. Let's not have this accident break up the celebration. Let's bring out the drinks. More party for everyone. And the Twi'leks very reluctantly try to resume the party, but the mood is definitely a bit
Sour.
less. Yeah, they're not too enthusiastic about these 4 gentlemen joining them.
Griss, can I get their drinks?
You're gonna drug them, aren't you?
No.
You can
I
definitely
totally didn't look up if a death stick is a liquid, and it is.
you can definitely attempt to. Oh really? I thought you smoke. Well, I guess you can smoke a liquid.
In a liquid form, they're a small red, yellow, isotexical kilonal fluid. It's like CILONA, which can be added to an alcoholic drink, sometimes mixing them with fizzy glug. Fizzy glug, I love it. That's what we should call all fizzy drinks. Or injected, or injected. So you can inject them or pour them. I guess if it's a liquid in an injection, I guess you just crack it open. Yeah, okay. So it's
no
like
more
heroin,
cheap crack
but you can drink
houses
it.
for me.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you smoked it too, but I guess not. I guess it is like a neon tubey hands them in
the lovely pink lady here is gonna get our drinks. Much appreciated, fine damsel.
I wink at him and I go get him drinks and
Gotta head off.
are there? There's 3.
Okay. Does it say what that sticks do?
Yes. I got it from the book. Death sticks are an unpleasant creation derived from blah 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 blah.
They're an unpleasant creation.
Yeah, it is. It's a hallucinogenic, so they're basically gonna trip balls. It's highly addictive and deleterious to one's health. So yeah, it's really bad. It's highly addictive and it causes you to trip balls.
Yeah, you do this in all 4 of their drinks.
4 drinks. So that's hang on. Let me just bring my doses down to 95. Okay, yeah, I put 1 in each drink.
Excuse me, how many?
95. I bought a crate of 100.
Oh, are you just hauling the crate with you now? Oh, I guess it's in the speeder.
It's a cargo container, yeah.
Yeah, you can't like keep a cargo container with you. It has to be like, a vehicle or something.
Yeah, it's in there. But it's like one of those like case cargo containers. But yeah, I know what you mean. You can pick it up, but it's not like huge. It's only encumbrance of 3 as opposed to the other one, which I think was like 6 or 10.
Yeah. It's just like
Actually,
you always running it out with a box would be strange.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What did you say, Oliver?
What did you say? Like they broke in the house? What was it?
Oh, the vapor condenser. The pretty much the thing that turns the air into water to create like drinkable water in a desert environment.
I think maybe I can try to fix it. Or is that like something way too hard?
You inspect it. It seems to have gotten like a solid hit by this construction vehicle. It seems like they slammed like right into it. It's completely like knocked off its base, like pipes and stuff are ruptured. You think with your knowledge and know-how of gadgets and mechanics, you can fix it, but this doesn't seem like something you can just patch up. You'll have to do like a full repair. Like it will take a while and won't be easy.
I'll do it. Porrexel is gonna make them talk.
Yeah, any materials you need, like any welding that needs to be done or anything like that, the Twi'leks will like provide you with anything they can as you are trying to fix this. So just make me a 3 purple mechanics roll to see how well you do on this. Meanwhile, the party is very reluctantly continuing. These 4 guys, they're enjoying their drinks, they're partaking of some of the spice as well. You owe us the spice, we protect you here, we keep you safe, come on, just share a little bit with us. And they partake and they are getting messed up. A combination of like the alcohol, the dead sticks in their drink, and the spice that they are taking.
You're gonna kill them by overdose.
Yeah, these guys are tripping balls. You see them just like, one of them is just like outside of the tent, just like wandering through the sand, like just digging his hands into the sand. It's like, oh man, I can feel all the individual grains. I've never felt sand like this before. Like they're acting really strange, really like messed up. And one of the 4 is just passed out in like, I don't know, a very comfortable chair somewhere, just completely out of it. These dudes are messed up. It does not look like they are going anywhere soon.
Loot them.
Okay. So the one that's like unconscious, I guess you try to like see what he has on him.
No, I mean I take everything off him, including his clothes, his underwear, everything. He's getting stripped down to this till he's naked.
Yeah, he's wearing like very like Star Wars Western leathers and stuff like that, but he doesn't actually have any armor on him, like gameplay wise. He just has brass knuckles in one of his pockets that can be equipped, and they all have a blaster pistol on their belt.
I give the blaster and the knuckles to like Bran to give to the villagers in case shit kicks off.
Okay, yeah, and as you're like just pulling this guy's like gear off, he's like mumbling like just like some stuff under his breath.
Money.
The stupid Twi'leks, they deserve it.
Prick.
Yeah. That's funny. I just love the turn that this took.
Right. Now we need to go, right. Someone needs to go bonk the one that's digging in the sand and knock him out and take all his stuff.
I got it.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's 4 of them. All 4 are messed out. 1 is unconscious. The other 3 are just tripping out somewhere, doing various hilarious things.
Cool. Try and take their weapons off them, give them to the villagers, and strip them all naked and kick them into the desert.
Okay. The one that's messing around in the sand, is any rock in the sand?
Yeah, it would be like a hard thing.
I kill him.
Oh god,
hit him
indeed.
with a rock and kill him.
He's like digging around in the sand. You approach, like, you like the footsteps in the sand. He very dazed, confused, looks up at you, Mank, and he just says like, "Whoa, have you always had that glow coming from you? It's like you're connected to the universe, man."
Oh, I see.
Okay. Just quickly look at that rock. I'm gonna use my force move and move it around, and then flip and sock him in the head.
Look at the wabbits, George.
You're distracting him by using the force to lift up a little rock.
Yeah.
Look at that rock, it's floating.
This man is off his tits, so he sees this rock floating and just cannot believe it. He's like, whoa! He's like mind blown. He sees the rocket.
Head off now, Griss. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to round it off here, but you'll get your experience and stuff when I do it for all the others. If you gotta jump off right now.
Yeah.
Good having you
Well,
here.
thanks. Good session as always, Griss. See you next time.
Boy.
Bye.
Let's see ya.
Yeah, so this man tripping out, sees a floating rock, completely distracted. You don't even need to do a test. He puts up like very little resistance. You very easily like knock him unconscious. He just falls like listless in the sand.
I'm just gonna chuck the rock away with the move if I still have the same power instead of using another one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, stripping him.
Okay. One of the Twi'lek saw you like do this and like approaches like, this is dangerous. If their boss ever finds out, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
If they show up naked with all their stuff gone that were taken like while they were drugged out of their heads, I think we'll be okay. I'd be surprised if they can survive wandering in the desert while they're really high.
Yeah.
You're gonna send them out of the settlement like this?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Yeah, that's
Won't
like
even remember a thing.
You've taken care of 2. There are 2 more just wandering about. They have no idea that any of this is happening.
They go up and bonk another one with a
Okay,
riot shield.
yeah. They are very easy to take down. They are not in the best shape at the moment, so you just find the last 2, drag them down. One is just like wandering off somewhere, like, I don't know, like rubbing against the cliffside or something like that. Just take him out. The other one is just hunched over a toilet, just very sick, not having a great time. But you take all of them out pretty easily. You've got 4 unconscious crew members of this supposed drop, completely stripped of their gear and clothing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was like, I think I said it was like 2 humans and 2 Aqualish. 3 humans and a single Aqualish. But yeah, you have all 4 of them knocked out. What's the plan here? Where is this
Drag
going?
them into the desert.
Okay. You just drag them as far away from the settlement as you can, or do you take the speeder to just drive them off into the middle of nowhere?
I want to give them a fighting chance. Maybe take them towards the settlement we came from.
Okay.
Far enough that they can't walk back here without dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you
least
go
give
on
them a
foot,
chance to
or
get
do
to the
you
other side.
take the
Take the
vehicle?
speeder.
Okay.
How much did Mank drink? Because I'm pretty high.
Well, Mank was AFK for most of that, so how much would Mank have drunk during this party before the craziness happened?
Wait, there was a party?
A huge party, that's why we're getting
One
stoned and
drink.
drunk. Okay, not too bad. I took a lot.
1 drink. So if the Empire pulled you over and made you do the little blow test, you would be okay.
A little bloat.
Yeah, it's like
He's
you're
got
not
a
allowed to
bloater.
have more than like 1.5 or something.
This
like
is the sucky you're looking for.
I like the idea of just in the middle of the desert, a single Empire guy like, halt! Have you drunk any alcohol?
With a laser gate we can't possibly get round.
Yes, yes! It's definitely not open on both sides. Oh god. Yeah, you drive off in the speeder. Are all of you going? Is some of you staying back in the camp? I guess Mank
I'll
is driving,
fix
Porrexel
something.
is definitely going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Are you going-
fixing something.
Oh yeah, you are repairing this thing, so you're staying at the camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the droid there too.
Okay, cool. Porrexel and Mank, the both of you drive off in the speeder together with the 4 unconscious dudes. You head back in the direction you came from, roughly from like memory. You just stop at a certain point when you think you've gotten far enough, and you just dump them out of the speeder into the sand.
Close enough to the settlement we came from, like I said. Don't want to just flat out kill them if I can.
Okay, cool. You head back towards the settlement. Both of you do me a perception.
Okay.
Perception!
Yeah, it is. It's becoming dark. It is slowly becoming nighttime. But in the distance, it seems pretty far. Just going from the noise alone, you don't visually see it, but you hear a different speeder.
Oh no.
racing across the sands somewhere. But it seems, it's far away that you can't see it, but like, when a loud like car is going down a highway somewhere, you can hear it from pretty far if you're in an empty desert. So you definitely hear a speeder, but you don't see it.
Fun.
No.
Oh, I know. Great. I throw the little robot droid up in the air.
Okay.
And get it to do a little survey around.
Surveillance camera.
Hmm.
I don't exactly know how it works yet because I haven't looked into it, but I'm gonna say for now it does like a 360 scan, like with its like lens, like just taking in the surrounding area, and it comes back to you, and you get like a visual representation, like on your data pad or something like that, if you have that.
I do.
Where it like shows what it has seen, and it does the like very sci-fi thing where like a square will appear around like an object, and it'll like zoom in on it, like enhance.
That's exactly what it does. The RMD's 2.0 sensitive audio and video sensors can be fed into most host computers or data pads, allowing for 24-hour surveillance.
Yeah, and it pretty much like zooms in like across like this open like deserty plain, away in the distance, like out of sight, but it like it zooms in on a little speeder speeding through the desert. There seems to be 5 occupants in the speeder. It's a bit like pixely from like zooming in from so far, but you can make up with your with the droids, and I'm gonna use your earlier successes of your good perception test. You can make out shape of one of these like bug-like aliens, like the one from in the ambush, and a Trandoshan steering the speeder. Yeah, those guys are still around.
Okay. Are they heading towards the settlement, does it look like?
They are heading away from the settlement of New Mean. They are not going in the same direction as you.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. And Mank, do me another... do you show this to Mank as he's driving?
Well, yeah, it's on my wrist, so I imagine he can see it unless he's too busy driving.
Yeah. Do me another intelligence, Mank, to difficulty, like a lore. That rolls off your flat intelligence. You have no bonuses in it.
So these things work underwater and in space. That's pretty cool.
Successes and 2 threats. Looking at the little image, as you glance over to Porrexel to see what she's doing, you see like the little image of the car and its occupants. You something like clicks in your brain, and you realize like, hey, that Trandoshan that was part of the hunters, he looks a lot like the Trandoshan that owned the Cryat Fang, because you saw his picture on the control panel when you had to deal with the big red flashing button.
A lot, or exactly the same person?
Well, on this image, since it's like pixely and stuff, it's hard to tell, but very similar.
Do a xenology to see if you're racist.
that Trandoshan looks exactly like the person that owned the ship that we have now.
Oh, he's probably looking for you.
Oh.
Mr. Pilot Man, Mr. Owner.
Oh, we all owners of the Quiet
Not according
Fang.
to the ship's database.
Well, I've set the Quiet Fang as all of us.
You're an
It's a
idiot.
jumper. That ain't.
Did I miss that?
Well, I had to go on the computer, didn't I? I set it to all of us.
Oh, I didn't realize you were setting it to everyone.
Well, I wasn't setting it just for myself, because fucking last time I got moaned at for having it to myself.
I have to look into it, but I don't think you can do that. I think it has to be registered to like a single person or maybe an organization.
Then I will do it to myself then. If it does, you have to have one or an organization. We don't have an organization yet. But
Yeah, like I imagine like if you register a car in real life, you register it on like a person's name as well.
yeah.
You can't just be like, yeah, it's owned by this guy, and this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you make your way back to New Mean Settlement. You arrive. The party is still going on. Like it's getting quite late, dark out. You see the little light flashes of Oliver welding this vapor thing together. Work seems to be progressing very well. It seems like it's gonna be fixed in no time. Since you are mainly like a mechanic for like technical stuff, I don't know if you have like the appropriate knowledge to like rebuild this like ramshackle like tent house that got wrecked by the vehicle, but you can
Yeah, I'm not trying to
definitely
do that.
assist to help.
Assist, yeah, but I don't think I will be able to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, you arrive, you park the speeder, you join back up. The party's still going, but you notice that Buran has stayed like relatively sober. He's had a few drinks and the like, but he's not going too crazy. He approaches you like outside of the tents, just in like the opening square amongst the tents, as like darkness is falling over this village, and like fires are being lit, and some Twi'leks are partying in the background. You have taken care of those men?
They're alive and in the desert, but we've got another problem. When we saw the mercenaries, they weren't heading towards us. The ones that, well, do we know the mercenaries? I guess we could assume they were mercenaries, but we saw the men that were shooting at us. Again, they were in a speeder heading in a different direction.
Oh, you think they're with this drum gentleman as well? Or is this the hut?
I think they're looking for Philippe. Not Philippe. Mank. Looking for Philippe. He fucking went in and said, "For the lady," and killed them all.
Oh. Yeah, one of them looked familiar, like the previous owner of the ship.
Yeah, he stole a ship. Can you believe it?
The ship that you was
Wait,
on.
you were kidnapped on it. You would believe it. I'm really high. Sorry.
Yes. Yes. But you might find this difficult to believe, but this is not the first time an incident like this has happened with the construction vehicle over there, as he points at the like vehicle rammed into like part of the settlement.
Whoa! 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 You only have one tail.
Yes, I do indeed.
Where did it go?
This was my voice, yes.
I started trying to grab it. Where did it go? Sorry, I'm playing that. I'm still.
Yeah. Perhaps we'll discuss this more tomorrow. Just enjoy the evening for now. You've earned earned some respite. But I just wanted to let you know that Drumsman seems to be using accidents with the construction vehicles as a way for clearing out extra land for his construction plans for the area.
So he's got a plan for this land. Yeah?
Yes, he doesn't own the land, but he very much seems like he wants to own the land.
Go to war.
Like it's very, it's very Western tropey. Like out of nowhere, Frontier Village is on the verge of getting taken over by a man with a lot of money, but they don't want it. They want to like keep their town. So the man gets to scummy business to like try to get the town.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? Wait, oh fucking hell. Never mind. I was thinking like realistic, and I realized they have hover bikes in this. Is the vehicle hovering?
Yeah. No, but it is a construction vehicle. Like think like like those big orange construction vehicles that they like scoop up dirt and stuff with. It's not a small vehicle that has plowed into this tent. Like if you build like a little ramshackle wooden wall, this construction vehicle could like smash through it with ease.
I was more thinking of a fucking hell, a thing that raises to stop vehicles from coming in. Like
what, like bollards? Make them come out of the sand?
Or like tank traps.
Okay. How are you gonna build those?
Well, concrete, the sand concrete.
You're gonna start mixing concrete over here?
Yeah, I'll build the sand traps. I don't know.
I appreciate your suggestions, but I think it's easier if just convincing Trump to leave us alone somehow.
Hey, and how much land? Yeah.
I just use your magic Jedi power.
She's
Jedi?
just joking. She is joking.
Now he's a wizard.
Wizard, you say?
No,
His
I'm
eyes
not.
turned into dollar signs. No.
I am not a wizard.
He is. He's magic.
I'm a magic flyer.
Well,
But I got magic fryer, and I start laughing and just go into giggling fit and fall over.
well, yes. But please enjoy the festivities, enjoy the party. I'll be out here just taking in a moment of calmness, taking some time to think. I'll stay out here around the fire. But please enjoy yourself. We'll discuss tomorrow what we're gonna do.
Okay. Well, I'll help Porrexel up and take her to the bar.
I don't trust that man.
Me neither. I'm not drinking this whole time. Water. That'll be it. I'm watching him look like a hawk, and I'm gonna fucking knock him out if he does anything.
Good. I don't trust him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we'll leave it off here for today as you continue partying the night away. Where Mank stays completely sober. Oliver is just completing some repairs so these people can have their water again. And
I keep trying to get Oliver drunk.
okay.
Oh, it's so
Just keep like showing up, and he's just there with a welding mask.
I have a convincing demeanor. You can't stop me, Excluded.
Not convincing while I'm wielding.
I've got pheromones. I can change your emotional state, boy. Don't you fuck with me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna keep going. Drink.
Give you all some experience. There we go. That should have done it.
What?
I got 25. Yeah.
And
Nice.
10
I
in
can-
total.
you
I
are
can
free
afford
to spend
powers.
it if you wanna like buy some stuff now. But that is
Next time.
us. Yeah, that is us for now. We'll be back whenever we are back. I think next time it should be Saturday, because you can do Friday, right, Aidan?
I can do Friday. I should
Oh,
be
okay.
home on Friday. That Friday.
Okay. So either Friday or Saturday, depending on what other people can do.
Since this is the end of the session, can I use my last force power?
Your what?
My last force power.
Oh, your last force power. Thought you said your
Yeah.
flash force power. I was like, what? You're gonna flash people?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's got to take off his clothes.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull a drink towards me. I bought for Excel. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna move a drink towards me, but slightly, like slightly in.
Okay.
Okay. Oh shit! How many people have spotted me? 19.
19.
They're partying. They don't see me. I will fucking kill them. I'll
Yeah.
kill them all.
Trying to spike my drink.
Remember,
No,
you have,
I'm not
you have,
done.
you have 2 conflicts because you traded in your dark side points.
Yeah. I will still kill them all.
Yeah, as you pull the drink towards you, definitely not a frivolous use of force powers during an era where most people tend to hide their force powers. We'll end it there. Thank you guys for playing. We'll be
Grab
back
another
with
cup.
we'll be back with more of this. Bye bye.
Bye, bitches.
Bye.